Okay, welcome to the third stream of Dark Souls. I'm your host here on Twitch, Back to Baskin. If I sound a little weird right now, it is because I have a Werther's Original in my mouth, because right before I started the stream, I burped and I almost threw up for some reason, and so I just have the aggressive taste of vomit in my mouth. And so I'm chewing on a Werther's too. Not really chewing on it. And I'm not saying the word for what I'm doing because that'll be taken out of context. But yeah, I have one in my mouth, so just to help ease that vomit flavor. Anyways, off screen. Actually, it wasn't even off screen. It was at the end of the last stream. I grinded up to 40 humanity, and I got 86,000 souls by doing so. So I'm going to see. I think I upgraded a couple of my weapons. You'll have to forgive me, I don't remember everything I did while grinding at the end of the last stream. Sure. So I can do that, except, yeah, I'm saving a large Titanite shard for when I can do +9, and then I'll need 3 for +10. So I've upgraded everything I can for now. And then I'm not really doing my armor right now. Is there anything? Nothing really that great to purchase. Yeah, so I have 5 humanity, and I have 86,000 souls, so I'm going to go ahead and spend the souls, since let's see how many levels I can get. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 levels. So I will... I'll put me at 287. I'll do 286. So Dex is still giving better returns so far. 306. That's 306 as well. So let me see. So 20 is about where that evens out, it looks like. So I could do... I'm going to bump up health slightly. There we go. Level 47. I need to move this Werther's around a little bit. I'm deposit some stuff that I'm not using. I'm going to use the... I suppose I'm not really going to use the heater shield anymore. Probably should, but I'm not going to. And I think we are good. Oh, okay, no equipment used for it. Alright, so in the last stream we actually rung the second bell, and we opened this area here. Good luck. And sorry if my commentary is a little at the start here. Saint ahead. It's not that I'm not in the mood for streaming or anything. It's just I'm not in that headspace for it right now. If that makes sense. Like I'm not oh, I'm making myself stream, but I'm not at my peak. Oh, I'm entirely focused on this. I was actually. Yeah, make that a lot easier. Still another one of you though. I'm surprised both of you didn't activate. Yeah, these guys can be kind of tough out of nowhere, but they're not the worst thing ever. Oh, using your shield. It's just that thing of I don't know how to put it. I was in the middle of doing other stuff, and I kind of stopped it to stream this, which I'm not it wasn't urgent anything. It was literally just a little optional thing I could do just to kind of waste time, I guess. But I was really into that, and then I was oh, I should probably stream, because I meant to yesterday and I didn't because I was so backed up on editing. Not really backed up, I guess, but I just hadn't done it when I needed to. My Legacy of Goku Let's Plays. Legacy of Goku 2, I guess. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't knock him off. There we go. So he will actually, if we watch him, yeah, you'll see Titanite Demon down there. There's 4 of them down there. he'll actually run that way. And he'll climb a ladder that leads up to there. So in just a moment, we'll actually see him up there. I don't know how long the stream is going to be. I guess I'm just going to go until I'm kind of sick of playing. I imagine we'll get through Sin's Fortress. It's not too bad. First couple times I played it was pretty... Yeah, his AI, like, for whatever reason, he freaks out whenever he gets up here. I will... The first couple times through Sin's Fortress, it's really bad. Like, it's really difficult and infuriating. Now it's not too bad. I also skip a lot of it now, because a lot of it's not... Oh, I forgot to kill that one. I usually do. I really misjudged that right there. That's why I kind of freaked out on the control stick. Yeah, this area is definitely one of the hard areas the first couple times through. Oh shit! Yep, there we go. Yeah, and there's another giant I didn't even like, so there's like 4 here. That is the first time I've died in Sin's Fortress in a long-ass time. Not the worst thing in the world, though. And usually I kill that dude up there before I go that way, which is why it kind of fucked with me. I suppose now I don't have to worry about getting invaded in Sin's Fortress, because that's always fun. Except the only time I've ever been invaded, the few times I have in Sin's Fortress, I've been invaded a lot, but I mean like specifically in Sin's Fortress. The only times I've ever been invaded... Oh, fuck you, man. Alright. Oh, it didn't kill him. Alright, at least I got one out of the way. The only times I've ever been invaded was actually up on the rooftop area, like the final section of Sin's Fortress. So, I've never actually been invaded in, like, the main part. I'm sure it's possible, but it's never happened for me. And yeah, I'm noticing myself how kind of scatterbrained my commentary is right now. And that's just because, I don't know, I was listening to music and kind of lounging out, and I was like, I should stream because I haven't, and I've been wanting to. Again, it's not like I'm forcing myself to do it, but yeah. But it's now I have to like get into that headspace of it. Like, yeah, man. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, shit, dicks. Ugh. I don't know why I keep forgetting he's there. So what I like to do is actually I want to be right about there. Oops. Oh, dang. Oh, Dave. What the hell? I don't know if I'm actually pushing him back. Sometimes, if you have a strong enough arrow, it can actually push his body back and he'll just fall off. There we go. Yeah, it was slightly pushing him. And that killed him. Good. So I don't have to deal with him again. Or her. I suppose it could be a girl lizardman. Alright, and now the rest of this shouldn't be too bad. This is still definitely a challenging area. I'm not going to pretend like it's like the easiest thing in the world, but at this point I have a lot more familiarity with it than, I mean, obviously than the first couple times I played. Here. Yeah, that's one of the benefits of playing online too, is a lot of times people leave like friendly little notes letting you know where to stop on these things. And there's actually, we actually get our first mimic in the game in this area. I'm not going to tell you which chest it is, but somebody went through a lot of trouble to do that. And I'm seeing either the person who went through a lot of trouble to do that, or a person trying to replicate it. Yeah, and he goes squish. Actually, I'm going to run up here hits him again. Oh, hi. And that'll kill you. I say that like it's like a scientific fact, like that'll kill you. I believe this is the Ring of Sacrifice. Ring of Steel Protection. Ring of Sacrifice is in one of the towers on the roof. Ooh. Yeah, I almost ran into that. So Siegmeyer's down there. I always hate going down there because the ball things are in the way. Make it monotonous. Wow. I was hoping at least one of those would hit him. But I guess I'll never be lucky in that way. Oh, nice. Love the backstabs. So this is actually... Let's see. My run is slow. Okay, that's... I'll switch back to my regular pants in a minute. It's just this is a little shit right here. A little shit run. Still gonna get hit. Okay, no, I'm not. You can really cut that close sometimes. What did I have on? The Elite Knight. Yes. Yes. Oh, I forgot my shield. Well, you'll see. I already have a Ring of Sacrifice. Oh, it's the Ring of Rare Ring of Sacrifice, I think is what it is. So I'm gonna put my Poise Ring, I guess. How much poise did I give me? 72. So I have to put on the Ring of Steel Protection. Ugh, only 32. I guess I'll put on the Poise Ring. Okay, and hop my shield back on. So what I actually want to do is... I want to aim this. Push this that away. Because this is a dead drop here. Like, straight up dead drop. Hey, fuck you, man. I want that key. I meant to say item. It is a key, but I meant to say item and fucked up. So ultimately this is our path forward, actually. But we like having that open. Because we have to go that way a little bit anyways. Make sure it kills him first. So yeah, this is Sin's Fortress. It's like a crazy, a lot of people call it Sin's Funhouse. So there was one that was like a... There was like a... I believe the term that got used was Super Nintendo Funhouse, based on like an error somebody made on Reddit. Somebody referred to it as Super Nintendo Funhouse. Then it just turned, did it? Okay. So that should still launch, yes, that way. Yeah. And yes, I know there's an item behind me. It's up there on that ledge, but I don't care. Try to spin dash. That's kind of weird. I don't know if that'll show up on the stream or not. His talking became like really, really quiet on my end. So hopefully this ball didn't reappear here. Okay, good. It hasn't yet. Okay. So, yep, I just heard it. So actually what you're going to see here maybe not. Ah, it's... So you'll notice, I was waiting for it. This thing repositioned by itself. It is now facing back out where Siegmeyer was. And sometimes it will reposition itself over here. I don't know how or why, because it's kind of nonsensical, because there's nothing here to be moving this. And you actually find out later on there's something dropping the balls through that hole. But it's not like it's reaching down here and moving this, theoretically. So this is actually going to be the way forward. And there's going to be a trap here. We go. Whoops. And that's it. So there's more of this area I can explore, and I definitely will explore more of Sitten's Fortress. But I want to get to the bonfire first, because then there's no real risk should I fuck anything up. And I hate these dudes because they hit hard. My stamina refill. Go. Yep. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, come on, man. There we go. I don't like this tight corridor, and I don't like how hard they hit. And this over here is a death drop. Like, just a straight death drop. In fact... Yep, there he went. There's another one up there of the snake people. I need to think of some better commentary. So, I just watched Living with Yourself. I started it last night and finished it today. It's a Netflix show with Paul Rudd and Paul Rudd, where he plays a clone of himself. And... yeah, you. And it was alright. It wasn't, like, bad by any means, but it certainly wasn't... It's probably something that, like, I'll maybe watch one more time in my life, like 10 years from now. It wasn't anything fantabulous, so... But, I mean, I love Paul Rudd, so I gave it a chance, and, like I don't feel like I wasted my time watching or anything like that, where I'm like, oh, I wish I had my time back. Tried watching The Mandalorian. I got, like halfway through the first season. Ah, shit! God damn it, man! I keep forgetting where dudes are placed in here. I remembered, like, as soon... Okay, I didn't remember as soon as I saw him. That's stupid. Like, oh, I remembered when I saw him. That's I remembered I had food when I opened the refrigerator and saw some food. So, shit, I was actually really close to the bonfire, and I gotta make that whole trek again. That whole Star Trek again. The maiden voyages of the final frontier. And, God, I'm already tired of this. 3 tries, man. I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna jinx myself. It's gonna be like 10 times. Alright, there we go. Pshum, pshum, pshum. You're dead. Easy peasy, peepee squeezy. Hello, friend. Yeah, good job. You did it. And you get a sword up your ass for that. But yeah, I love Paul Rudd, so it was still worth it. Like, I don't regret watching it or anything like that. But yeah, I got halfway through The Mandalorian's first season. I wasn't feeling it, man. Just, yes, and I remember he's up there this time. This time on Dragon Ball Z. These are standard arrows. And, because I thought they were the wooden arrows. And so, hopefully he gets knocked off. Hopefully he gets knocked up. You know who's in Knocked Up? That's right, Paul Rudd. He's also an Ant-Man, which I'm kind of bummed that, like, the Ant-Man movies aren't better, because, like, Paul Rudd's fantastic, and a lot of the stuff in the MCU is good, and like, I don't dislike the Ant-Man movies, like, oops, by any stretch, but I wish they were better. And I almost feel like that like the MCU is almost kind of restraining Paul Rudd, because I feel like Paul Rudd's best stuff is when he's not restrained by his comedy. He doesn't have to be like family friendly. But who knows? Maybe he likes. Maybe now that he's getting older, like has family stuff, he wants to do more family friendly stuff. Friendly. I always hate how this doorway thing here just obscures my view. Yeah, let me watch out for this floor tile here. Pshoom! Adios, turd nuggets. Where are you? I know you're here. You always are. The fuck, man? We gotta run. Oh no, here it comes. Ah! Sick. Yeah. Damn, still note. Note. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Note. But I really love This Is 40, which is the sequel to Knocked Up with Paul Rudd as the main character. Him and oh my god, why can't I remember her name now? Shit, Judd Apatow's wife. Oh my god, she's in so much stuff. I keep thinking Joey Lauren Adams because she was in Big Daddy with her. Shit. This place is not being fun tonight. Let me... There we go. So, oops. Yeah. Isn't that what I had on? I think so. Gotta watch out for the switch here. Get the switch off the tree. And... this spot right here is probably my second least favorite one. I really felt like I fucked that one up. What the hell? Who's shooting at me? Shit, okay. I was hoping I could ignore you, but that's not gonna be a thing, is it? Oh, fuck. God, you guys hit hard. You guys are hard. It's an MMORPG artard. I'm not an artard. Yeah, there's a pit down there. Hey, my souls are right there. Look, it looks like he's like guarding them. He's like, they're mine now. Yeah, well, you're one of the wimpy ones, so whatever. Give me my souls back. Alright, around this corner here. This killed me so many times my first playthrough. So many times. So... Shit. God damn it, man. So as long as I keep stun locking him into not doing anything, then eventually I'll kill him without him hurting me. Or I might push him off the edge. That'll be good too. Whoops. Come on, man. Fall off the edge. There we go. Goody, goody, goody. I hate this ledge so much. And this is... Oh shit, that actually fucked with my depth perception for a second. Which normally does not happen in video games. Alright, we're home free. We got this. Yeah, no problem. 3 tries, that was it. Yeah, but I thought there was going to be a boss there. I'm gonna stop at the bonfire before I do anything else. Just because I'm paranoid now. And then we go. And there's the bonfire. The only one in this area. All the way at the top when you're basically through this place. And hidden off the side of like a little cliff. Whoops. I meant to do that. I meant to do the rest of the bonfire. I meant to kindle this. I don't need to. I'm never going to come back to this bonfire ever again. Except maybe one more time. And I can get a level, so I'll do... Let's see, that'll put me through 6, 306. I'll do strength. Yeah, so I never... Oops. I wanted to repair my stuff. Yeah, maybe one more time, but I will... After that, I'll never come back to this bonfire ever again. Or unless I do like a New Game Plus, I guess. There's nothing over that way. So I could go and explore more of the downstairs area, which I will once I... God, it's really difficult trying to get my bearings here for some reason. Like, it feels... Titanite shard. Again, never gotten the Balder Side Sword drop, ever. Be crazy if I ever get it in this Let's Play. Well, stream, I guess. Yeah, hey, friend. Yeah. There we go. Nothing there. You're safe. I think this is a ring? Yeah, flamestone plate ring. Not that important for now. Maybe later. Yeah, I don't know what it is that that this place is feeling so unfamiliar. And maybe I haven't, like maybe it's been the longest since I've done this area. Because I know recently, to help a friend of mine on PSN, I actually played through like all the later areas, like everything post Ornstein and Smo. I went and did on a different file. So try not to stand in one place for too long in these areas, especially on these little black smoky ground parts, because you'll see that, not the arrow the guy shot at me, but the fact that he's throwing fireballs, some bomb fires, stab you in the ass. Yeah, you hit hard, but you're also wimpy. Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. Yeah, this humongous shield. Humunga dunga. So, you drop an item? No, he usually does. Beware of gorgeous view. Gorgeous view. Man, my Werther's original is almost, like, done. And then we're gonna run over this way and encounter... How do I don't remember. There's like a specific area that I don't remember how to get to. There you are. This is Ricard, or Rickard. And he's actually not too bad. He is an NPC player. And if you notice, he does not count as an invasion because he did not invade us. He is just a hollowed out human man. And he always has the same drop. Rickard's Rapier, or Ricard's, whichever one you want to go with. I used to say Ricard because, like, Ricardo is a name. And then this should be the Rare Ring of Sacrifice. But I've also heard Rickard a lot. Yeah, there it is. Pshum. So we pretty much have... Yeah, I never remember how to get to that one over there. Which is, I know I've done it before, I just never remember. I don't have to... I know I don't have to do, like, a drop or anything. I just... There's, like, a path you take, and... Knowing my luck, it's probably way lower. It might actually be... Like, you might have to take that ladder down by the Titanite demons. I don't know. I was wrong. There's still one other thing we have to do up here. I either said or I was thinking, I was like, oh, like, we're done with this for the most part, like, this area, but no. And, like, I obviously meant, like, aside from the boss, there is a boss in this area, but I wasn't counting that. Whenever I say, like, oh, we're almost done with an area, I don't mean, like, the boss, too. I mean, like, almost done clearing out the area. Yeah, what's up? What's up, what's up? Yeah, it doesn't protect you from that when you try to parry me. That's a dead end, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's a dead end. Knowing my luck, that is actually where it leads to what I was talking about. These are little shortcut things, but it's locked. It's all over, Sherry. Doors locked. Yeah, most of like 90% of the difficulty in Sen's Fortress is narrow ass walkways with enemies on them. Like this doof bag. I dropped Titanite shard, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Hey, a person. Pillow 22A. The actual summon I think I'm gonna do is over that way. First, you. So I'm gonna back up a little bit, watch out. Oh shit, I wasn't prepared for that. This is what I want. So after he throws his little tantrum, he will be stunned momentarily. And you can get some hits on him, which is nice. Oop. Yeah, so he's already like almost dead. They're mostly dead at night. Mostly. Oh! This is the one I want to watch out for. Oh shit. I thought he only did the one. I was wrong. Yep. And that is a permadeath. He will stay dead. And he drops a chunk. He's a chunky boy. So he was the one up here throwing fireballs down. And there's the boss right there. You can just see him. Yeah, so he stands up here and throws the fire bombs down that way. And that's the one over there. I believe he's respawning. He's the one that drops the ones onto that conveyor thing. I'm being invaded. Dancing Havel. I'll take a sip just so I'm topped off. So, there you are. I mean, I was gonna do a little jaunty pose, but sure. So this is a gimmick build. Oh, well, if you're gonna fucking heal, I'm gonna do it too. Fuck you, man. A gimmick build and healing. This is not a actual duel. But, I mean, shit, man. I was gonna honor it. I did not know this was breakable. I've never tried. Joke's on you, man. You probably got way less Estus than I do, so... And gotcha. And just for insult to injury. I don't normally do that, but I don't know, I was expecting a little... I was expecting a duel, so... And that was... So, if you notice, I mentioned that I was being invaded before the thing actually came up. It's because you can hear it, and it's the same sound as when you summon someone, and it's that little, like haunting chord that it plays. Where do I want to jump down from? Yeah, that's what I want that way. Okay. That's what I qualify generally as a... Whoa. As a gimmick build. Which is like the whole, like, just kind of the Dragonkin cosplayer thing going on, and I don't know, it's just to invade people and kind of fuck around. It's the same thing as like the cartwheels. If you've ever seen a player doing like cartwheels and shit, watch me die right here. Oh boy, I was not on that at all. So, dude, chair, man, chair. Wait, do it. I'm sorry if that bugs anyone when I just kind of like rotate my camera when people talk. It's just because I get bored, man. Yes. Shit. I don't have enough now. Damn ass. I don't care for the steel or boulder stuff. I'm gonna see if I have any. Okay, I do. Oop. I have any soul pops? Yes, I do. I might be able to buy, maybe not the whole set, but I could probably get all but like one. Maybe I can get the whole set. We'll find out here. That might be enough. Yes, I would like to purchase that and that and that. Yep, just enough with the pops. And then I wanted to... screw it, I'll buy another large Titanite shard. Not really saving money for anything. And then there's the Thunder and Spell Stoneplate rings. Yeah, screw it. I'm not gonna use these. Maybe that's why... Maybe that's why the audio is being kind of weird, is whenever I'm like rotating my camera like behind them and stuff, their audio kind of dips out. So I wonder if that's just like a me fucking around kind of thing. Look at this bullshit. Look at this stupidity. I think I mentioned before, if I haven't, my biggest gripe with the Dark Souls trilogy is just long ladders and like long staircases and shit like this just for the sake of them being long. It's not fun, and it's not challenging, and it's literally just tedious. That's it. There's no... It's not like a really difficult boss, something where you can argue like, oh, like at least there was like a point to it, like there was a challenge. Like, it's not a challenge to run down some stairs. It's fucking obnoxious. And it's stupid. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. You're not going to change my mind. You're not going to make me like it. Oh god, camera's freaking out there. So do I want to make that drop? No, because I don't even care about the item. So, you can see the guy I just killed down there. That item right there is a crossbow. And, because, whoa, I almost overshot that. Because I don't care about the crossbow. I'm not doing it. What is... back? Okay. I'm trying to do the mental map in my head of, like, where am I going? Where am I trying to go? Where have I been? Where am I trying to be? Where am I trying to giddy up? Giddy up and go. Also, hello to anybody that is watching the stream. I'm actually not entirely sure if anybody's here watching. But hello, and if you could not tell somehow, this is Dark Souls. They've just opened up a shortcut we'll never use again. Except for when I take it back up. If I even do that, I could just homeward bone back to the bonfire and be fine. So this guy's the fucking shit dick. I almost don't want to deal with this guy. Yeah, and he can still hit you while you're in there. So. Alright, my girlfriend says she's been here. Hope she saw me do that sick-ass kill on a human invading me. No, it wasn't that cool. It was just some dude with a gimmick build that I kind of lucked out on, I feel like. I ate Estus and I'm human, so screw it, we'll just go for the boss. I will... Shit, because I want to explore the rest of Sin's Fortress, but I'm trying to think now, is there anything I want from the rest of Sin's Fortress? Because I kind of just... I feel like there's... I did want to go try to find that. There's a... Oh, that's the ladder that I've already taken. Alright, anybody who's in the chat or in the stream can vote. Do you want to see me just take on the boss and clear out Sin's Fortress, or do you want me to go back through and do the side areas that I didn't actually do? So I'll take a second here and let people decide. The one person I think is in the chat. Let's say need humanity. Oh, I guess because to summon. To summon! Girlfriend says, I wouldn't mind seeing the side areas. Alright, we'll do it. I like half-ass committed a minute ago, so I'll full commit now. We're halfway up Shit Creek with our mouths wide open. So yeah, I'll take this thing down. So I'm trying to think, I have to go... Okay, I should only have to deal with, like, a little bit of bullshit. That's nice, the dude's gone. I wonder if he fell off. Uh-oh, lightny shooty bros up there, though. I hear him. Problem is I will actually have to, like, full kill him. Because I can't knock him off from here. Hey, fuck you, man. Don't be doing that shit. Yeah, we gotta... The good thing is, like, he doesn't have much health. What the hell? Where'd he go? What? 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 Am I fucking insane? I'm having a fucking stroke, bro. Oh, God. You motherfucker. Says, what the fuck, he's invisible. Yeah, I was like, am I having a stroke? A stroke off. You came back to life. I've come back to life. That's a reference nobody will get. You know why nobody will get it? It's because it's a quote from a Let's Play from my old channel that doesn't exist anymore. Whoop. Actually, the thing is that that channel does exist, but I took off every single Let's Play off of it because I knew I wasn't going to use the channel anymore. Oh, I thought you were dead. And so the channel's still up. I still know the name and everything. At some point, I lost the login for it, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't go back on there. And I wanted to recently because I feel like that I didn't actually delete some of the Let's Plays on there. I actually just privatized them, and I wanted to go back and see like how badly they all aged. Because I know they did, but I want to know how bad. Dude! Is everybody being a shithead in here? There we go. Take a sip. Good milk. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So, we have like 2 side areas we could do. Bow. Yeah, you and your boulders. I have boulder ball. So I'm gonna wait for one more to go by. And there we go. So there's 2 paths we can take for side stuff. There's one down that way. And my shield and Elite Knight bullshit. So I want to move this way. Why did I just see a life bar down there? That was kind of weird. So once again, we're going to have... So that ball, I don't know if you noticed, it broke that wall down there. And it hits the snake dude down there too. And there's an alternate way you can do it too, is it's that snake that was like leaning against the wall sleeping. You can actually go up to it, and there's this weird collision thing involving that wall where you cannot break it yourself, only that ball can. Or if you hold up a shield against that snake down there and like hit him and wake him up, and he tries to hit you, if you position it right, his lean back with his weapon will break the wall behind him. And that's like a quick way to do it. I was going to say that's a speedrunner way to do it, but I imagine speedrunners don't even go down that path because it's optional. And I'm going to run down this way. I forgot there's a thing up here. Where's this go? What the hell, man? Does not open from that side. So what's here? Does this... Oh, this is already open. I vaguely remember this area, but I don't fully, so... This is... Aha. I know what that is. So, I can actually come back to that. Well, I'm gonna come back through the reverse way, like... Okay, good, that's still going that way. Here we are. So the reason we had to do this later is because you need the key to open this. Give me the prompt. There we go. So this is Big Hat Logan. He honestly sounds a little bit like Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan. Whoa! Master Head. More like Masturbator. And then there's one other thing we can get down here. So that's Big Hat Logan. He teaches sorceries, so he's kind of useless to us, which is why I skip coming down here most of the time. I believe this is just a soul pop. Yeah, soul of a hero. So it's just a soul and an optional NPC for sorcery builds. Praise the sun. So, yeah, he'll show up in Firelink now. He is, if you remember, we met Griggs earlier in the Let's Play. No, not Marlene Griggs, nope. His name is Griggs of Vinheim. And he was trapped in a house in the Undead Burg. And which way am I going? I'm going this way. He was trapped... Shit! He was trapped in a house in the Undead Burg. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. And we let him out, and... Oh, God, that's the thing turning again. Shit. That was fast. I was literally trying to say that was the thing turning, and I was going to position my camera so you could see it coming down this way. But it decided to just... smack me in the face. Like a dick. Yeah. Nice. So this is the other optional path here. Well, actually, there's a couple different branching ones. There's a large thing of a thing there. I forgot to take off my shield for a fast run. But to be real here, I don't remember a lot of this progression. Like a lot of this pathing here. Yeah, so that's where the sorcerer starting class died at. If you buy into that theory. Which I don't think I mentioned, but the theory is that like every so often you find like various bodies with like the starting armors and stuff. And a lot of people go with the lore theory that, yeah, I didn't figure, but it looked weird enough. That's where the starting, like each of them died, kind of thing. This is the story of a girl. Alright, I know where that is, so I'm gonna go ahead and go down this way. As soon as I see there's the next ball, I'm gonna jump down. And run. And we're gonna wait for these balls to fill the hole. You know, like when you just grab your balls and like put them into the butt. That's how gay sex works, right? And it takes a minute because it takes like 3 or 4 balls to fill it up. And I believe, if I remember right, yeah, I believe one of the balls has to... Okay, good. Yeah, one of them has to break that wall back there. So this next one should fill it. There we go. And the next one should break the wall. So not too bad. Hey guys, it's me, Leon. It's me, Dean and Sam. We gotta find Dad, and he's fighting the werewolves. He's gone hunting again. That's a dead... Oh, shit. Whoa. Wow. So I cannot remember how to get to screw it, I'll pop one. I can't remember how to get to that last giant that's that like opened the gate originally, where I was like, oh, like I don't remember how to get there. I don't remember how. I think it might be in the flooded basement area with the Titanite demons. Fuck that, I'm not dealing with 4 Titanite demons, so... I did most of the I think I pretty much did all the exploration I set out to do anyways. It was just, it was literally just go down there and get that ring, and then not die on the way back, and I accomplished half of that, so... Hopefully, I can get to the boss, and summon a cool-ass NPC for it that's one of the most popular NPC summons in the game, without being invaded. We can even keep an eye on the White Sign Soapstone to see if we get invaded. Are you gonna... Okay. Yeah, you hear the guy up there shooting his bow. Did that one guy respawn? Wait. He does. I couldn't remember if he did or not. Because the one in the Undead Chapel doesn't. And they're the same enemy type. You know, this fireball guy, that was like crazy in the air. The fireball guy does not respawn. So, another Titanite shard, thank you. Who are you? Junkoba. Like, Junkoba Smolders. Junkoba Francesca Smolders. Here he is, the man himself. Iron Tarkus. Tarkus. The coolest NPC. He's not the coolest NPC in the game, not by a mile, but boy does he have some good shit if he's like, yeah, I noticed that the White Stone Soapstone turned gray like it does when you get invaded. That's just because I summoned. That's not because like someone's actually invading me, and if they are, they're out of luck because I'm about to enter a boss fight, which means they would automatically get booted out of the world. See, he's gonna do a little hurricane spin. Do like a Naruto move there. So this is the Iron Golem. He's actually kind of a shithead wimp. I don't know why I rolled like into that. I wasn't trying to. So sometimes you can get really lucky with Tarkus, and he will solo this boss fight. So I'm actually gonna see. So there's 2 ways this fight can go involving Tarkus. Well, He can die. The last time I did this, he actually got his ass kicked and like died and left me to deal with the boss. He can also be thrown off the edge, which hopefully doesn't happen. Okay, it didn't. Most common result is what you're seeing now. Is Tarkus just beating the shit out of Iron Golem. And you not having to do anything at all. The second thing that can happen, it actually happened in the Super Best Friends Let's Play, when Wooly was fighting this, he stood back and didn't do anything. And Tarkus actually, good job, man, you just stood there. Tarkus actually, in 2 hits, knocked over the Iron Golem, and then pushed him off the edge of the stage, so he insta-died. I mean, either way, like, Tarkus is still badass. Like, he still handled that fight pretty much on his own. Look at those balls up there. And there's a ring of light here. What's it say? Detour ahead. This almost looks like the bridge to Sif. Like this would be like the door here. Illusory wallhead. That's a lie. Yep. Like every time I say it's a lie, and then I do it anyways. Because the cake is a lie, but you still eat it, right? That's what I'd do. So, this is the story of a girl. I don't know why I keep saying that. Alright, this is it. Leon! Oh! Come on, man. Hopefully the stream's still running okay. Okay. Welcome back in. I don't know why the game sometimes does that. I assume it's just my Wi-Fi kind of cutting out for a minute. This is Anne Orlando, even though it got interrupted by that break in this thing there. This is the City of the Gods. This is where Gwen is from. This is where Guinevere is from. This is where Gwendolyn is from. This is where the Nameless King is from. This is where Ornstein is from. This is where Smo is from. This is where Artorias is from. Well, I guess maybe they're not from here, but they've been here before. They used to live here. And look at that sun. Drop a praise the sun in the chat if you real. This shitty little rock right here. A little cliff, I guess. Man, this place, it never stops being impressive. And you know what's weird is in DS3, if you've played DS3, you know that about halfway through the game you actually go to Anne Orlando. And it's the same layout, it's all this. It doesn't hit the same. It's not, and maybe it's because it's not like the grand, like how monumental this feels, even though it's all like a facade. A facade. I remember my friend Jeremy, my first like Let's Play friend ever. And my girlfriend dropped a praise the sun in the chat. My friend Jeremy, the first Let's Play I remember him doing that, like I checked out, was him playing a game called Facade, and it's like a point and click kind of game, but like you type commands into the game, and you go to this guy's house. It's like him and his wife, and you just like input commands, and I know like Red Super riffed on one of like a thing of it once. Look at that statue. Look at that. Oh, I can't. Do I have... Don't I have binoculars? I do. Look at that statue. Or if it says, wait, is it super shitty animation? I think so, personally. Just look up Facade Game on YouTube. It was like a Newgrounds thing or something. Like it's like Flash animation. I actually should stop by this bonfire. Because if I get invaded and actually end up dying, then I will be sent not like too far back. Like I could still easily get back here within like 5 minutes, but it's not something I want to do. So to be like, why does this look kindled? And it's because it is, because there's a firekeeper here. So I'll also do some level up. So, you know, level up. Power up. Oh yes, I know that game. Yeah, it's not a good game. It's I've never played it. I just Retsupre did a there was a guy who did like I guess like a walkthrough of it. It was like a let's play, but he didn't commentate. He just entered like manual commands, like typing like you do, and he misspelled like everything possible. Like and it wasn't like a joke thing where he was like, "I'm gonna type stupid." It was like he literally was just illiterate. Bump strength up to 24 as well, and then repair some stuff, and yeah, so this bonfire, if you watch, I'll take a sip. And I don't think I've shown it before. You can just do like double sip. You can just take like multiple sips at once. And then when you sit at the bonfire, because there's a firekeeper here, it goes back up to 10 instead of 5. So this is our firekeeper. Damn.
What is it? What am I? Right. I am looking for a bonfire. If not to me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A great beacon. And a guide. What is missing?
Yeah, so she's a firekeeper for this Anor Londo bonfire. And then the other thing I wanted to show is, if you've never played this game or don't know the lore, then these won't mean anything to you. However, there's another statue of a big fat fuck. I'll take that off. So I could go, I guess. I just want to, there we go. Just want to deal with one at a time. Yeah, come on. Oh, I intimidated you with that, huh? Wow, that does nothing for my stamina bar. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed! I think that's like Wario in one of the... I almost said Wario Party. What? That's like the alternate like Nightmare timeline, is when we got like the Wario Party games instead of Mario Party. Wow, I'm surprised that missed me. Or we get like a Wario Kart. Or Dr. Wario. The cursed timeline. Thanks for nudging me. There's Twinkling. And so if you position the camera, we watch for a second, you can see the lid is slowly opening and then closing. And I believe we should be able to Maybe not in this one. I would not trust Dr. Wario. No, he's like the guy that starts like sniffing your vagina when you're at your gynecology appointment, and then like the actual doctor comes in and he's like, "Who are you?" And then like Wario just like runs out and he's like, "Yeah." Just... All right, here we go. Oh shit. Yeah, in DS2 you can actually move the camera and go like look inside the chest, and you can actually see the teeth of mimics. Why do I keep kicking by accident? Just keeps reminding me of how Darkside Phil couldn't figure out how to kick in Dark Souls, and it like straight up took him like half an hour to figure it out. But he's also the guy who took like, oh my god, his Resident Evil 4 playthrough might be the most like horrible thing I've ever seen. Like I would legitimately watch like PewDiePie content before suffering through that again. It's bad. Crystal Halberd, that wasn't even worth it. Yeah, it was, oh my god. It was a long-ass Let's Play, and he did just about everything badly. Like, everything you can possibly do badly in Resident Evil 4, he did. Which is incredible, because, like, it's certainly a difficult game the first time you play it, but to the degree of how badly he played it is a testament to something. So again, I just want one of you. Yep. Do a sweep! There's only one chest over here. I can't remember if it's a Mimic 2 or not. A Mimic? Oh, that's right, I missed the first Mimic that appears in Sen's Fortress. So that hallway where there was like the ball, like, where I was filling the pit with the balls, and like right before I died, and like just went to the boss fight, there was like a little entryway that I was standing in while the balls were filling that hole. If you actually go down that hallway, there's a Mimic in there, and that's the first Mimic in the game that you generally encounter. Unless you completely miss it, but that's the first one that realistically you would find. And I don't remember what that one drops. I almost want to say that it's an occult club, and I don't know if that's right or not. And if I am right, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you looked that up." Like, no, I want to say, because I usually... Alright, this is weirdly getting out of hand right now. Okay, handled. Mischief managed. And you got, like, no health going on. Like, what's up? Yeah, you're dead. Mischief managed. So, I think that one's safe. Yeah, he good. You young? You good looking? Fuck. It's part of this stand-up thing I was watching the other day on Netflix. It's part of this thing called the comedy lineup. Some of those are really funny. Some of them weren't. Not everybody's cut out for stand-up comedy. I've been told by various people in my life that I should attempt stand-up comedy, and you wouldn't guess it listening to my Let's Plays. But, I've been known to be funny a time or two. I need to look up what the level cap at this game is for some point, because I don't remember. It's either 80 or 120, and I know those are, like, wildly differing numbers. But I don't know, man. Let's see if I can... Yeah, right there. Wow, you can't even see that the window's broken. Wait for me. Wait for me. Not for me. So, like, there's... I don't know why there's... Well, I do. I'm about to say it. There's this thing... Why am I not in theater mode for this? There we go. For my own stream, as if I'm watching it. What does it say? Weakness rolling. True shit, man. There's this thing. Oh, look. It's a boss from the beginning of the game-ish. There's this thing I say a lot, and it's, I'll either say wait for me or not for me, and it's actually this. It's funny enough. You hear that voice, and you don't think of Vin Diesel, but I'm imitating Vin Diesel. And it's because there's a scene in the movie Pitch Black, which is a really cool movie. It's where he plays. It's the first movie where he played Riddick, and then he did Chronicles of Riddick, and then Riddick. And Chronicles of Riddick fucking sucks. Why is there a summon sign over there? Riddick is fucking awesome, and so is Pitch Black. Chronicles of Riddick not so much. And so, Gargoyle's Halberd. I'm curious who, what the name is over here. I wonder. Birdozoid. Let's see. What do you have for a build? Gargoyle Tail Axe, a sack, and a Night Shield. Hate to say it, I don't want to sound like an elitist. That seems like a new player build. Look at me, I'm just running around with a Claymore and a Elite Knights. Generally, you can kind of figure who new players are based on their builds. I don't know why I just did that. I know this is Demon Titanite in here. But there's a scene in Pitch Black where Radha Mitchell's character, I don't remember her name, Fry, she ends up sacrificing herself for Riddick. In a scene that's actually really disputed on if she really sacrificed herself or if he killed her. But there's, she had mentioned earlier in the movie how she was like, oh, I'm not going to die for you. Oh, God, I always hate doing this because it doesn't ever feel like... Yeah, you always land on that little railing there. Hi. Oh, I thought they'd be... You guys are weak. And so she's like, I won't die for you. And so when... It's my train of thought. So when she sacrifices herself, so people think, there's a scene where Vin Diesel just goes, "Not for me," like remarking how she said like I won't die for you, but he goes, "Not for me," and it's really fucking weird how he says it, and it's because that's not how you imagine Vin Diesel sounding. But watch the movie, I'm telling you, that's how he sounds, and it's really stupid. And then at some point I just changed it to "wait for me." I don't know why, because I guess I'm always just waiting on people. Scratch my nose. I actually I wasn't picking it. Yeah. Those are raptor battles. No, I didn't say raptor battle, even though that'd be cool. Everybody's always talking about new Dark Souls game ideas, like how Bloodborne is just like I almost said medieval Dark Souls, but that's Dark Souls. It's Victorian Gothic Dark Souls. And so everyone's like, oh, what should they do next? And then Sekiro's called like Samurai Souls or Ninja Souls. And it's I'm always thinking oh, what should they do? They should do Space Souls, like in outer space, or they should do like Dino Souls. Good job, dude. That jump was the best thing I've ever seen. Fuck you. He was like, what was that? Yeah, there's there could be Dino Souls, there could be Space Souls, you could do Wild West Souls. Shit, what's another one? I don't know. Or Pirate Souls, somebody was saying recently. And then someone else is like, oh, like No Man's Warfare exists in DS2. I'm like, dude, that's one area in one game. I'm talking about a whole ass. I want Dark Souls, but it's Rayman 2. It's just all pirates. There we go. Problem solved. Still gotta be careful on this trapeze walk. Trapeze. You can see all the blood stains. The 3 that are here. 4. Are those just Black Knight statues with Guinevere? Titties! Yeah, there's a treasure chest over there. I could go get it, but I don't remember. I think it's just like garbage in it. I don't really care for it. Gorgeous view of this blood pile. Oh, you mean of the Black Knights. Alright, I get it. Those might be Silver Knights, actually, since this is Anne Orlando. Yeah, I think those are Silver Knights, actually. Where... Yeah, okay. That's that. Yeah, you. Yeah, I struck first. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir. What is this goes nowhere. Actually. No, yeah, this goes nowhere. It wasn't what I was thinking of. Like, oh, what were you thinking of? You'll never know. You'll never know what I was thinking. I'm almost like, I forgot there's a second gargoyle. Hey, friend. Yeah, you just gonna sit there and do that? Fine by me. You young. You good looking. Buck. And this goes nowhere, although we can see... No, we can't. I thought we'd see his shadow. Thought we'd see his Shadow the Hedgehog. I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. Why is Shadow, or not Shadow, why is Sonic the Hedgehog, I just meant like the franchise in general, why is the dialogue in Sonic the Hedgehog games so utterly terrible? Like, all of them. It's not just like a fluke thing where it's like, oh, like one Sonic game had bad dialogue. It's all of them had bad dialogue. Oh god, I forgot you were here. Like, every single one. Except, like, you know, like the originals that didn't have talking. But ever since they moved to, like, 3D and talk and stuff, just bad. Alright, so that's an optional area that I might do. But I want to do something else first. No story, just fast. Well, yeah. But there is a story to Sonic. It's just really convoluted and nonsensical. And my... Like, I'm one of those stupids that, like... Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Whoop. I mistimed my shielding. I'm one of those people that, like, I genuinely love Shadow the Hedgehog. I just always have. I think he's the coolest thing in the franchise. In a franchise with not that much cool stuff. And my favorite thing about the Sonic franchise, aside from Shadow, is the fact that they made a hedgehog called, I think it's Silver. He's like a whitish silver color. I think it's Silver the Hedgehog. He's like a time-traveling hedgehog. So if anybody knows the name of the time-traveling hedgehog... shit! Okay. I think it's Silver. But during the... And I believe it was Sonic 06. That during the... And you know what's weird? I always forget somehow that Sonic 06 is like the actual name of the game is just Sonic the Hedgehog, but just everybody calls it Sonic 06, and sometimes I just forget it's actually called Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, so, one of my favorite things is when they were doing like they were like writing the story and like the characters for Sonic 06. And they came up with the character of Silver the Hedgehog. If I'm thinking of the right one, if that's the time-traveling one. And... Hey, you guys and your throwy knives. I like that his AI just made him sit there for a second. And so they were planning out like the like, oh, like here's how Silver the Hedgehog's gonna be, and like how they were writing him and blah blah blah. And they why can't wasn't like let me pick up his shit for a second. I'm like losing my train of thought. They were like conceptualizing Silver the Hedgehog, and in the notes or whatever you want to call it, like I guess like the drafting notes, like the thing they put was base him on future Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. Like they outright would just put that in the notes when they were designing him, is make him like Trunks, and that's why he's like a time traveler and he's supposed to be like really cool and stuff. And if the reception to Sonic 06, that always hits. That is Tarkus's gear. If the reception to Sonic 06 is any indication, then he was not welcomed like Future Trunks was. So if you remember, we went to key items. We got this peculiar doll that we found in our cell in the asylum when we went back. It's a strange doll in a strange dress. There was once an abomination who had no place in this world. She clutched this doll tightly and eventually was drawn into a cold and lonely, painted world. So if you notice, the big-ass painting, right? We can examine it. I debated on even doing this or not, because this is an optional section. Oh, I forgot to clean off my leg, so I just have a splotch of blood just dried to my ankle now. This is an optional area that straight up just feels like DLC. And it's even funnier when we get the name of this area. Just the bridge. Oh my god, like, so this is the Painted World of Ariamis. In Dark Souls 3, they had a DLC called the Painted World of Ariandel. And at one point you're on a bridge just like this, and it leads up to like a church chapel. So this way is death. You'll just fall through the bridge. So we actually have to go this way. I'm being invaded right now. Well, that's a name. I'm not saying that on stream. Hopefully I can light this bonfire before I get my shit kicked in. I can't even light it. Oh, hi. Well, hold on, let me do a little thing. Okay, at least you're a little more. And I'm starting this at low health, so that's fun. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. Yep. I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't think I was gonna get invaded the instant I summoned in, but... Well, I didn't summon in, but you know what I mean. So, that's gonna send me all the way back to Anor Londo, I believe. Okay, no. Okay. That's nice at least. Usually, I don't know, usually the case, but whatever. I'm not too butthurt about that. I'm not butthurt at all, but yeah, I'm fine. There we go. I would have appreciated if I could have lit the bonfire at least, because I was a little paranoid there. I didn't fully commit to that, so just because I was worried, I was like, but. So now if he invades me again, I'll give like a legit fight. Which, I mean, if you're hanging out in our Ariamis, I almost said Ariandel. If you're hanging out in Ariamis for invasions, then yeah, then you're trying to be a little shithead because it's pretty. It's pretty much just like a fuck with players zone. Damn, really? Still? Yeah, I'll pop 2 more even if I only need 1. 2,000. Okay, that's not the worst deal in the world. I'll do endurance. There we go. Alright. So this is actually my favorite spot in the game to grind. For souls. For level ups. So you kill this dude. He drops 360 souls. Kill these 2 guys. All 1 hits. So there's 660, that's like what, 990? I might have done my math really badly right there. I wasn't really thinking too hard on it. Then you have this guy. Then you have those 2. You have him. That right there, roughly 2,000 souls. And so what I normally do is I just like kill all these wimpy dudes here because they all take 1 hit. Kill them, man. I'm going to equip some blooming purple claw mumps. So yeah, what I do is I kill these like shit fucks that deal 1 damage. And 360 souls per death doesn't sound like that much, but there's like roughly 10 give or take of them, and then like altogether that's like over like close to like what 3,000 souls. You just run right back to that bonfire that's right there, and then you just keep rinsing and repeating that. God, like in an hour before I've gotten like over 100,000 souls. Like it's I like it a lot. There's certainly like, and like there's enemies. Any of you flying over? There we go. There's certainly areas in the game where like enemies drop like way. I'm surprised I'm like stunning them with each hit. There's enemies in various areas of the game that drop way more souls that you could farm. But the fact that like you could just 1-hit kill them and there's like a bunch of them here and then you just refresh the bonfire. That's like right nearby. Where are you? Alright, you're down there. Of course you're gonna be down there with those guys. Yeah, come up here. It's just always been a very lucrative way to do it. There we go. Ah, wait, no, my item. Okay. What the hell, man? Souvenir reprisal. Those were obnoxious to farm in DS3 for the Covenant to get to Platinum. Oh, I thought that would kill him. Then we go, oh, we roll out of the way. So these pussy guys, these ballsack motherfuckers, do toxic when they die. They leak toxic. And if you're within proximity to it, that red spray stuff will do toxic damage. And which is why I equipped the blooming purple Kloss Mumps. And yes, I'm aware I say Kloss Mumps. It's on purpose. I don't remember anything. What? Oh, I'm hearing the rats in the basement. It's like, it always gets me every time, man. I'm like, what is that? Because they sound weird. They're like, oof, oof, oof. Humph. But yeah, they'll do toxic damage when they die, so you gotta be careful. Kind of lucky I didn't get toxic at all, and that's mostly just because I have range with this fucking thing. If you got a short-ass weapon, then you're out of luck. Why am I moving so slow? I was like tiptoeing right there. This, I will probably get toxic in this room, so that shadow on the wall. There are ghosts on the wall. They crawl in your head through your ear. What the hell? Oh god. Yeah, I'm letting myself get toxic because I know it's gonna happen anyways. And then as soon as I kill this last one, I will. There. I'm kind of hoping I don't get invaded a whole lot. Oh shit, I thought... Motherfucker. Motherfucker. So I have to remember there's 4 or 5. I've already forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them total. I'm kind of hoping I don't get invaded a lot. Look at that. Look at that down there. Look how shameless that is. Because I have 3 of those left. And I need to make them count, because if I die, like if I get invaded and I die, then I have 3 to do this whole area with. That's not great. There's you down there. Oh, man. Okay, I might keep it on this so I can know when I'm being invaded. Or I can just listen for the music, I guess. The music. The music makes the people get together. Yeah. Alright, I can deal with you, but I don't want to, so I'm not gonna. And why am I struggling to remember this area so much? Like, damn. What the? Oh! 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 Wacha. Yeah, you flapping around. You flapping around all flappy. Oh, I have it equipped. Okay. Oh, okay, I was like, this is not what I thought it was. Yes, it is. So, fun fact, this right here is the boss of, this is, I'm not doing anything because they're all facing me. This is the first boss in Demon Souls. This is, Phalanx. Or Phalanx. However you want to say it. They're not tough at all. There's just a lot of them. And it's time consuming. Not considered a boss in this game. They can throw those spears, so be on the watch out for that. Mostly just constantly be moving. Just... There we go. There we go. Yeah, just try not to stay stationary or anything. Take a sip. Oh. That guy's freaking out. You see his arm, like, spazzing? He was like, oh. Yeah, so maybe I'll stay doing my R2s. Oh, shit. Come on, don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die. I want to... Ugh. Here we go. This is what I want. Boom. Just so I don't get hit with a fucking... Like that. Like that. God, you guys are being aggressive all of a sudden. These weird ass like prison blocks. It's like I'm in Prison Break. Not really, I don't know. I've never seen that show. I know my mom used to watch it like way back when it aired. Is that all of them? Hey. Hiya. Maybe you're the last one. Okay. Is that all of you? So, unfortunately, those guys do respawn. So, if you come back through here, if you die or something, then, hey, humanity. Make up for the one I lost when I got invaded by that guy. Ring of Sacrifice. Sorry, I was burping. The first burp. Oh man, see, the thing is, like, it's not that I am, like, necessarily lost in this area. It's that... I don't want to deal with that right this moment. It's that Can I open this? I can. There's so much... This is such a tiny area, and there's so much to do in it. So this actually is right back out where the bonfire is. So we have this shortcut now. There's just so much in this tiny, compact place that it's just overwhelming. It's a little overwhelming, let me tell you. Hello, friend. Hello, friends of his friend. Friends of his friend. Hi-ya! Got the soul of a proud knight. We can cut this. Now I'll drop a body down there. And I'm trying to, like, mentally map this out in my head, like I do everything else. This leads... Alright, I know where this leads. Ugh, yeah, imminent sorrow indeed. You're a mistake indeed! You know that I get farty and bloated? Oh, shit. From a foamy latte. I was just gonna make a beeline for the thing, too. And then I was like, no, I'll kill him. Should've just made a beeline for the thing. And then, thing. At least I opened that shortcut. Oh, I still have my bow equipped. Eh, screw it, I don't need to be humanized. I already kindled this bonfire. The bomb fire. There's another one coming up on my right. Yeah. Yeah, see these shitheads respawn, but I'm not going to deal with them. They're not worth it. Maybe you're worth it. Maybe you're worthless. I'm going to go right back down here. Yeah. And then we just pick this shit right back up. Because that's enough for a level up. Oh shit. So a minute ago 2 were coming at me. So where'd the other one come from? It was that one that just activated, I think. You! Yoop! God, the worst part's when you move into them yourself. Okay. This is what I wanted. And, yeah, like, I think the reason I died initially is because I moved into that first one, and so I was moved into his roll attack, and then a different one came at me and hit me from behind, so it was like the combination of that. Because normally I'm actually decent at dodging them, it's just like when I'm hitting them, I move into them. Oh, shit! There we go. An item. Towel. I'm also not sure what my girlfriend messaged me. I don't understand the context. So, we'll have to live with that. Alright. It's down to just you and me. Ah, I wasn't ready. I was picking up an item. You want to be a shithead, eh? Hey, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Alright, we got him. We got him. It's okay. We got them all. I like this little, like, shaft of light. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a shaft. Yeah, and there's a little... Wow, I wonder what's here. What could this be? Oh, I was worried about the roly boys. The roly boys. There's one down there. Ugh, this is worse because these are narrow passageways. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Not great that he damaged me, but, you know. Ah, god damn it, man. Shit. These guys are fucks. You know, like, it's always that thing you always hear about how, like, oh, the bonewood skeletons are such a pain to deal with, and for whatever reason, most of the time, I don't have a problem with them. But this time, on Dragon Ball Z, Annex Key, I forgot about that. Huh. Look at me, just not knowing things. Just forgetting it. Oh god, it's so dark down here. Okay, wait, was there something down here? There was nothing there. What about here? The ladder, that leads to the well. I say, well, okay. And then we have... Oh, shit! I think we spooked each other. Darn to hear now. Ah, yes, you. Look at him. Elephantitis of the balls. God, I'd just kill myself if that were me. If that were me. And then I wanted, all my girlfriend's doing is talking shit about me, like, in her messages, like, non-stop. So I'm not reading them. She doesn't deserve the screen time. The cast credits. Where... Okay, I already did that. I opened the thing. Okay, that's where... This is that. I want over here. I got flip turned upside down. Move the fuck. So this should be where the annex key goes. Yes. I did it. Oh, I hate this area. I don't want to do that. There's an ember that way for, I believe, chaos reinforcements. So, if you want, like, chaos weapons, go for it. I don't really care for it. But because I don't, I'm not going to do it. And you can't make me. So, this is not what I thought it was. Ugh. Okay. Okay, alright. I am going to... Oh, I forgot to equip the thing. I'll do a level up really quick, bump up my health. So what I'm actually going to do now is humanize, even though I said I wasn't going to, because I can show off a little something, and maybe risk an invasion, and maybe risk a purposeful invasion. And you'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, a purposeful invasion? Like, you can decide to be invaded? Which, actually, fuck you guys, chill. There was an item I actually didn't grab, which was, oh, yeah, I still have that area, so I can actually show that off in a few minutes. It's the red sign soapstone, so when I pick that up, you'll know. I'd be like, oh, that's what he was talking about. Like, wow, man. Let's see. Let's keep an eye on my white sign soapstone. Hi. Hi. Whoops. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to use that. Shit, I forgot I had that equipped. That's okay, I shouldn't really need another one, since I have that shortcut. Wow. Soul of a Proud Knight, and you'll notice the color went out on the soapstone. There we are. That is an NPC invasion, which is why I said it'd be on purpose. He's kind of a weird NPC invasion, not just because of his head, but because he could actually be... Shit. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that. So what I was gonna say is he can either be really easy to deal with, or he can practically one-shot you. So, let's try that again. Let me unequip that. Let's give that another shot. Because I was not braced. I thought he was doing Power Within for a moment. I did not realize he was doing, what would that be, Fire Tempest? Because I guess it could have been Chaos Fire, but... Because there's a Fire Tempest, and then there's a Great Chaos one that does the same exact thing, but just does Chaos Fire damage instead. Yeah, I did that way too soon. Blech. I'll kill you. There's that item I wanted to grab. And kill you too, come on. I want this item. Oh, hey, fire guy. Mount Fire Eyes. Hey, don't go dodging me. Let's see. I guess I have to go down this way. There we go. Alright, King Jeremy, let's go. Bring it on, bitch. Kick the shit out of you. Yeah, he got nothing for health. Shit. That's Fire Whip. Another Fire Whip. Another Fire Whip. You having fun over there, friend? And that's what I mean by he can either one-shot you, or he can be the easiest fucking thing in the game. Yeah, got that humanity. And the notched whip. Whips fucking suck. I hate whips. I think there might be one other item. Yes. Keep an eye on my thing, just to make sure I'm not being invaded by real people now, because that's the only NPC summon in this area. And I was actually watching, there was a point when Rick from the D-Pad was doing live streams of Dark Souls, playing it blind for the first time, and I mistakenly told him in one chat that there was only one NPC summon in the whole game, and I was super wrong about that. And I don't know what part of my brain was thinking that when I said it, because there's like quite a few. Alright, this is... that's over there. Alright, we only have like 3 things left of this area to do. And one of them is right up here. It's going to be the thing I mentioned a minute ago. I almost like slid off of there. Hey, bird. Fuck you. I have 47,000 souls. Wow. Are you gonna die too? Okay, yeah. Kind of weird. It looked like he wasn't dying at first. I'm actually gonna go down here a little ways. I don't feel comfortable all the way up there. Not with fighting, at least. Nope. Shit. Nope, nope. Fuck dick. And that's what I was trying to avoid. Crows are another example of something that's either really easy or really difficult. It's most of the things in this fucking area, like the toxic dudes, take like 2 hits to kill, but they deal toxic when they die, so... Good thing is I only have to kill like a couple dudes to get back to where I was. There we go. Alright, I just have to get up there, go up the stairs, around the corner, go up more stairs, and I can get my soul puddle back. I suppose I don't need that. Since I have not humanized, I cannot get invaded. Something they took away in DS2, I think I mentioned before, hate it. You can... So in Dark Souls 1 and 3, well, in Dark Souls 1 you have to humanize, you have to use a humanity, and then you can be you're at risk of invading, or you can summon people for help. In DS3 you do a thing called embering, which works the same way, where you can, then when you ember you can be invaded, or oh god, a second one's coming over right now. Fuck you guys. Shit, man. Oh my god, man. At least I picked up my souls. I wasn't trying to deal with 2 at a time. I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh, and DS3, you Ember, which is the same thing as Humanity, where you can be invaded or summon. In DS2, you can be invaded anytime. Steven's here. I thought you platinumed this already. I did. Doesn't mean I still can't play it. I still enjoy this game a lot. I feel like I'd love this game, and I just wanted to stream it for my channel, because, I don't know, I was feeling it. And I feel like not enough people in the community are friendly enough. Like, I'm sure there's really comprehensive Let's Plays and stuff online of, on like YouTube and stuff, people being way more detailed than I am and way more helpful. But I feel like a lot of this community is not very helpful and just does the whole like get good thing, the whole meme, instead of actually helping anybody and embracing like new players and stuff. And so I'm trying to make a little thing that's like at least a little... No. No. There we go. That's a little more like user friendly. Friendly. God, I hate you guys. Why? Oh. Why are these ones being so much more aggressive, man? Alright, now where'd the other one go? Did it die? But yeah, I platinumed the whole trilogy. I probably will stream the whole trilogy at some point. Alright, you were the one that were a little shithead last time. Oh god, you weren't dead. Back to the doorway. Back to the balloon. One just died on his own. Where'd the other one go? Ah well. Maybe he'll stay gone and I won't have to keep repeating this stuff. A crow. Lots of crows. Look at you just standing there. You're just hanging out. Says, when I get paid, I'm finally going to work on these games. I played the first one for about 20 minutes and then I returned it to GameStop. Like, were you just not feeling it? Was like too difficult? Like that kind of thing? I know, there's nothing down here. My friend Andy, was playing through Dark Souls and he quit at Capra Demon because he was having too much trouble and returned the game and like sold it. He talked about how he might rebuy it at some point. I'm just going to Homeward Bone out of here. And then I'm not really going to use any of that stuff. What is my... Okay, I have enough for a couple level ups. That I can do 1, 2... Then I can actually do one more if I pop a soul. Pop a soul! I'll do this one, I guess. I only need a little one. Yeah, that's enough. I couldn't handle the controls. I use all my flasks when I just tried to open the menu. I get that. I feel like a lot of people struggle... Wow, that wasn't enough. I feel like a lot of people struggle at first with the controls. It definitely... And that's my thing. This game definitely has a learning curve, and you have to be really patient with it. Oh my god, is that even going to be enough? Okay, it is. By 17. And I don't fault anybody who like doesn't end up feeling the game. I'm not one of those like, oh, you just have to like get good kind of thing. And that's what I'm approaching with this. Is like I just feel like if you, it's very much a game you have to want to like and want to. Like you can't just turn it on and be like, oh, I'm just gonna be good and just play this and blah blah. Like it's definitely something you have to commit to. And I don't fault anybody who doesn't either can't or doesn't want to commit to that. But I'm too deep in. I've committed so hard to this franchise because I love the shit out of it. Bloodborne's another story. I like Bloodborne. I beat it. I'm like 2 or 3 trophies away from the platinum. But it doesn't have me like like Dark Souls does. Dark Souls has a killer grip on me. I forgot to do one thing I meant to do. And that was to fight the dragon head. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, more are gonna appear behind me. Shit. Wow, that only killed one of you. I'm not trying to back up too much, man. Shit. Can you kill him? Is that a thing? Fine, I'll kill him. So this is the same one as that was on top of Sin's Fortress and in the Undeadburg Chapel. This one also respawns. So it seems like the Undead Chapel one's the only one that doesn't. That's probably just because it's so early in the game. That'd be kind of rough for new players and stuff. Oof. And like, I'm by no means like a pro player at these games, not by a fucking stretch. But I've sunk enough into all of them that I know the general like lay of the game and all of the games, and I understand them and like how they work. And I know, like, I was trying to teach my girlfriend a while back how to play Dark Souls, and she just could not, for whatever reason, could not understand the concept of like scaling and leveling and stuff. And I was like, it's so simple. And I've known a lot of people who just didn't get it, and I don't. It's I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I don't get how somebody doesn't get it, but then I'm one of those people where, like, I'm so bad at math, and then I'll talk to people who are good at math. They're like, I don't get how you don't get this, and like, because I'm stupid. Man, I'm stupid. Get this item. Alright. Time to deal with you. This is the thing I mentioned, forgetting. Actually, I might hold off. I was planning on getting the Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, since they released on Xbox when I get paid. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I know shit all about it. At one of my last jobs, I had an assistant manager that I was friends with named Jay, who once spent a shift explaining to me the lore and chronology of Kingdom Hearts, and I just did not get it. Man, do you have enough health? Jeez. Christ, I'm doing nothing to him. I guess I should be hitting his head, probably. But yeah, the most I know about, because I remember he was like trying to explain to me like how it worked and stuff, and I was like, this is nonsense. Is this like a safe spot here? I feel like I'm being really stupid and this is not a safe spot. I was right. It started out simple, but the lore has become so convoluted. Fun games, though. Yeah, that's what my friend Jay was saying. He was like, yeah, like he was trying to explain like the order of like the games and stuff, and it just made no sense to me. It was like, oh, you play like you have to play like 2.8 and then 1.5 and then like 0.3 and then like 4.0, and I'm like, dude, this. Like, obviously I'm exaggerating a little bit, but like it was pretty much like along those lines, and I was like, this is chaos. So the most I really know is that they have like Goofy and Donald Duck and stuff. And like, if it was just Goofy, I'd be into it, because Goofy's fucking cool. But I refuse on like principle to play anything that has Donald Duck in it. I fucking hate Donald Duck. Fucking piece of shit. You've got goofy anime characters running around with Final Fantasy characters on Disney Worlds. That aspect is fun. No, see, I get it. Like, I totally get the appeal of Kingdom Hearts. There's That's like a lot of shit out there. There's a lot of stuff I get the appeal to, but it just doesn't hit for me, or the delivery is so convoluted that I haven't given it a chance. Same with Final Fantasy. There's like 20 final, or like with Mega Man. Same thing for Mega Man and Final Fantasy, really. Is there's like 20 mainline games, and there's a lot more games than just that for Mega Man. But just as like mainline games, it's like, oh, there's like way more than that. Man, this purple sludgy shit keeps hitting me. And it's one of those things where like, A, it feels like it's too late to jump in, because there's already like 20 mainline games, and it's like, I don't want to commit to a like 20 game franchise right now. And then shit. And then at the same time, I'm like, alright, like, I don't want to, like, having trouble thinking while fighting this guy. I don't want to, like, try to get into Final Fantasy, for example, and there's like 20 Final Fantasy games, and then I'm like, alright, like, I'll start with Final Fantasy 1, and then what if I don't like it? And then I go like, oh, I don't like Final Fantasy because I don't like Final Fantasy 1. And then everyone else just goes like, oh, like play like this one. The problem is, someone will be like, oh, like, you need to play like Final Fantasy 7, and then the next person I talk to goes like, no, you should start with Final Fantasy 12. And it becomes this thing where there's so many in the franchise, you wouldn't know where to start, because every single person says to start with a different game, and like each one has like a different good thing about it, and I don't want to like take a gamble and like alright, like this person said play Final Fantasy 12 first, and I do, and I hate it. Shit. Okay, good. Alright, I think most of the time whenever I do this, I just kill this guy with arrows. I think it's the first time I've ever fought him legit, because there's no real point to. Luckily, only a few Final Fantasy games are direct sequels to another. I've only beaten 2, but played 4. They don't interconnect with each other. I mean, that's kind of like how Resident Evil is to an extent. They're all mostly connected, but like certain ones, like, you can play Resident Evil 4 and totally understand the entire game without needing any of the ones that came before it. And you don't need it to really understand any of the ones after it. But at that same time, they are all interconnected, and like, and playing like Resident Evil 2 gives you playing 2 gives you a better understanding of Leon in Resident Evil 4. So, god damn it. This sludgy shit's obnoxious, man. What are you at? Okay, I've mostly got you beaten. Beaten off. I'm just worried about that hand. That fucking hand swipe is killer. Ugh. Do another belch. Oh. Don't want to be locked on. Wow, I for sure thought that was going to kill you. And that'll kill you. Alright, what was that? I think that was only one death. That dragon has the face of a mountain-sized turtle I killed in Final Fantasy 15. So, the worst fucking thing is, I can actually show it off here in just a second. And Blood Shield. Blood Shield's actually a really cool item, in that it was a fan-made shield. It was part of like some fan entry thing, so that's actually like a fan-drawn design. So it's... Come on. Is it? There it is. That's a really weird bug in the game, that you have to do a specific attack and it'll do that. So this is the ass end of that dragon, literally. That's like the feet part. And back here is the ass. I can hear that dude down there. Can't see him. I can hear him. It's that big dude I fought a few minutes ago. So, there's an area in the in one of the final sections of the game that takes this model right here, this dragon ass, literally just this part, not the head part, just this, and copy and pasted it about 60 times in one of the final areas of the game. And it's really bad. They're the only enemies in the game, or not, it's the only enemies in the game. They're the only enemies in that section of the game. All they can do is stomp or jump like 20 feet in the air and slam down. They all have like as much health as that dragon I just fought, and it's just it's the worst thing in the world. And they actually ended up patching it later on, because in the original version of the game, they had an aggro range of about 5 feet. So you would enter the area, there'd be like 60 of them, and you would aggro about 10 at once. And it was just a nightmare, and they patched it where their aggro range is significantly smaller. That's about... Oh! And that's about all they did for that. It's still, like, there's still dragon asses everywhere. I want this path. Oh, I can see him walking there. What the hell? Oh, I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to deal with you. Fuck off. No, don't you do that fucking lunge. Don't you do it. There we go. That dragon, or what? It looked like it gave me a notification for a message, but still just the dragon is the face of a mountain-sized turtle I killed in FF15. Well, Steven, if you sent another message besides that dragon has the face of a mountain-sized turtle... Oh, it's telling me more people are joining. Okay. I was like, I thought there's another message. More people jumping in the chat. Well, not in the chat, but viewing. So, for all the people joining in, welcome. This is Dark Souls. This is the painted world of Ariamis. I almost said Ariandel again, which is a mistake I almost made earlier. I have been invaded twice so far by humans. I'm trying to back up enough that I can take a sip. Screw it. That's fine. I've been invaded twice by humans. One I actually won against, and one I lost against. Damn. I'm getting my ass kicked by the stupid little hollow goblins from, like, the start of the game. Yeah, there you go. And you again. There's a YouTube channel I follow, and the guy goes into games to break out of the boundaries of where you're supposed to go. Shit. Shit, man. It's like for reading the chat during a fight. I watched his Blood Souls videos, and they're really good. Is it possibly... I know there's H-Bomber Guy, there's VaatiVidya, and there's Plague of Gripes are the three big ones that I know of. Are not supposed to allow... Oh, there's a YouTube channel I follow, and the guy goes in games to break out of the boundaries of where you're allowed to go. Honestly, that could be any of the three I mentioned, or it could be someone else entirely that I don't know about off the top of my head. I know Plague of Gripes does... his was like really like notorious because he would have videos where he would stare at a brick wall in Dark Souls for a full like hour-long video and just go into the lore involving one brick in a brick wall. And so, yeah. And then I know VaatiVidya does like a ton of lore stuff, and then H-Bomber Guy does like a lot of like critique and defend videos for the series, and like the lore and like the gameplay and whatnot. Let's see if I can actually do this right this time. Get it right, get it tight. I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Yeah, you with your arrows. Arrowed! Alright, there we go. 1. We go 2. Damn, the arrow guy needs to fucking chill. I look like Boromir right now. Oh, Boromir's death. Still one of the real ones. Alright, this is already easier than last time. On Dragon Ball Z. Right, fuck you, man. Get out of here with your bow and arrow. Alright, now we gotta fight. Come on. Alright, enough with the overhead. God, he's being, like, really aggressive out of fucking nowhere. Like, the first, like, time or two I fought him, he was fine. Now he's like, no, I'm not gonna let you leave this area. Because I've done just about everything except leaving, which is that way. His channel is called Shesez, S-H-E-S-E-Z. His views are called Boundary Break and Out of Bounds Secrets. He does them pretty frequently. Or his videos are called Boundary Break and Out of Bounds Secrets. Yeah, I've never heard of him. I may have to remember that. Or I suppose when I'm editing this a little bit in post, I'll have to do that. Or I can just always message Steven later on and be like, hey, what was that YouTuber you told me about? Jumping off ahead. Alright, I'm going to pose the question to chat. There is an optional boss fight in here. I can either fight the boss or I can leave. Does anybody have any strong opinions one way or another? Should I just leave the area and proceed with Anor Londo, or should I fight the optional boss? I'll just kind of chill here until if anybody has any thoughts. I'll share one for you on Facebook right now. I'd actually appreciate that. I will absolutely check it out if you do. Because I'm always interested in seeing stuff like that, especially like I know like a lot of like QA testing is involved with stuff like that, like because the Super Best Friends channel, Matt, Wooly, and Liam were all QA testers at one point, all but Pat actually, and they were QA testers, and part of their thing was like they would have to boundary break and stuff, and it was kind of funny because it would leak into their Let's Plays where Matt would accidentally boundary break sometimes, and it was because of his like muscle memory of QA testing. So anybody have any thoughts on boss or Anor Londo? Because right now I'm just hanging out. What did this say? Jumping off ahead. Yeah, that's how you leave the area, so. I think I've pretty much... I skipped getting the Chaos Ember. I believe it's the Chaos Ember. It might actually be for like occult weapons. It's either Chaos or occult weapons that the Ember's for. I skipped getting that just because I didn't want to deal with the toxic guys again. Besides that, I think I did everything in this area, barring the boss. No one is saying anything at all, so I guess I will just kind of go in and talk. Giant woman. All I want to do is see you turn into giant woman. It says there's 7... Kept showing like 7 people were watching this, but there's only 5 people in the chat, including me. Well, not in the chat, in the viewers list. I wasn't paying attention to what she said. I don't even know if this is repeated dialogue. But okay, yeah, so it's repeated. Screw it, I guess I'll fight. Let me double check all my stuff really quick. I don't really remember what like how... Like, I know she doesn't have a lot of health, and she's not particularly difficult, but that requires 34 strength to wield. I think she does straight up physical damage. Wow, I don't know how that missed.
I expected as much from you. Why does he hurry towards down here?
Alright, so she's an optional boss. You could have just left the area. She gives you the option to. Or you can hit her and instigate a boss fight. So she will be... And if you do enough damage to her, because she starts out invisible, but if you do enough damage, she will turn back to being visible. And I could go for her tail and cut it off and get a weapon. I'm not actively going for it, but if it happens, it'll happen. And yeah, she's not too bad. It's mostly when she's invisible that she's at her worst. Yeah, this isn't too bad. So if anybody wanted her to live, then you're out of luck, because nobody said anything. Well, one more hit'll do it. Oh! She looks kinda hot, says Steve. She's really popular. She's half human, half dragon. So that tail she has is a dragon tail, but then she's like humanoid too. And the implication most people go with is she is actually the daughter of Seath and Guinevere. Wary of tail. There's a lot of... Well, I guess not a lot, but there's a few bloodstains in here for what's not a too challenging boss. Again, she's only difficult when she's invisible, and you only have to hit her like once or twice. Oh yeah. The best gear in the game. I never put on my onion suit. Time to go search Rule 34. I mean, it's super popular. I would argue Priscilla, that boss, and Guinevere probably have the most art. And weirdly Gwendolyn, because he's considered a trap, because he was a boy that was raised as a woman. So he's very feminine. Yeah, look at that outfit. Look at that. Look how good that is. I look like... I don't know. I look like a spoon wrapped in bandages. Anyways, I'm going to switch to my onion gear. Maybe not all of it, but a good amount. Let's see. I can do what's really light. Like Sorcerer Gauntlets, and then the Elite Knight Leggings. Puts me at 33. Let's see. I already look like how this looks better. Love my onion suit. When I actually, when I get my endurance maxed out, I will probably go full onion gear. And then you approach this edge. And it'll take us back to Anne Orlando. So I'm pretty sure we cleared everything out except for getting that ember that I mentioned. Yeah, I'm not super like into any of the Dark Souls characters in that way. In general, I'm not very attracted to like video game or like anime characters or anything. I know I'm a weirdo. I love that none of them attack you when you spawn in. Like there's like cartoon and anime characters I think are like cute or whatever, but like there's none like I've never, about to go into like TMI territory here probably, I've never like fucking whacked it to like anime characters or cartoon characters or anything, and shit, man. They're like, get him, he doesn't jerk off to anime. I don't know, it's just never been a thing for me. I'm not like critical of anybody who does. Like, if get off any way you can. I mean, you know, within reason. Don't do anything with like kids or animals or anything. But like, you know, if you're getting off to like cartoons or anime or whatever, I mean, more power to you. It's just, I don't know, it's never struck with me. There's certainly characters where I'm like, oh, like they're attractive. Like if Ember from Danny Phantom was real, I'd be all over that. She'd be super out of my league, but I'd be all over that. beat all over that? Yeah. I have 48,000 souls. Are those summon signs or messages? Those are messages. Okay. I thought that was a summon sign. God, I'm fucking... It's because I keep being like, man, I would like to summon in for this section coming up here that I'm not entirely sure I want to do right now. Does anybody have any clue how long I have been streaming? I have not kept track. I'm gonna run through you, man. There we go. Yeah, but like if like Ember from Danny Phantom or like who else? Like design-wise, I really like Afro Bulma the most, but I couldn't handle Bulma in real life, like in any capacity. I just couldn't handle knowing her. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Yeah, I guess I'll go a little longer. I'll either brute force my way through this next bullshit spot, or I will rage quit and do it in the next stream. Right now, I'm going to... Oh, no wonder I'm not seeing any summon signs. I'm not humanized. It's like I wouldn't have seen any anyway. Anywise. So I will level up. Level up. Do 2 of these. Yeah, I'll do those 2. Steven says Bulma's a power top. Yeah, I'd believe it. I mean, Yamcha was clearly just like fucking emasculated by Bulma. Like Yamcha seems like the type who is like Bulma just domineered him and he folded and broke under the pressure, whereas Vegeta's just kind of like tightening to it, like he's taking to it. Ooh, almost didn't make that. Like Vegeta, because it's part of canon that they established that the reason Goku ends up with Chi-Chi and the reason Vegeta ended up with Bulma is Saiyans are inherently wired to go after very fierce, like fiery, strong women for breeding purposes, because they're more like aggressive human women are more in line with Saiyan women. So the entire reason that they like sought out, well, they didn't really seek them out, but the reason they ended up choosing, fuck man, I meant to humanize, because I don't want to. Now I'll just Homeward Bone back really quick. That like Goku and Vegeta just really wanted like really dominant women because it's very like it's like a Saiyan thing, and I like that idea. Bulma's certainly the type of woman who would like go to Planet Vegeta and be like, "All right, I'm in charge now." Demand everybody there take a shower. That's like always been the craziest thing with Dragon Ball Z, is like Vegeta acting like he doesn't know what a shower is. Oh my god, this elevator. Here to come. So I was watching Peach Saliva, her stream. It's Pat's girlfriend from Super Best Friends. And she was streaming Dark Souls, and not recently, it was like a couple years ago, but I was watching the stream recently, like archived, and yeah, roll into that. And it took her, I want to say, close to 3 hours to get past this next point. And if you've played this game, sorry, I had to burp. If you've played this game or know much about it to the extent of Anor Londo, you'll know the part coming up here and why it is notorious, along with the fact that the director of the game apologized for this section coming up here. So you know when you got like a hard-ass game and the director goes, "Hey, that was kind of unfair," that it's a fucking spot in the game. Ah, shit, and this isn't even it. I'm just getting my ass kicked before I even get there. God, I'm getting up so slow. It's not like I have that much weight capacity. What is happening? I got, like, stuck on him. stuck on his ball sack. He's just holding it over my head like a trophy. You're not coming out here, are you? Oh my god, you are. Ugh. I could just run through, and I may, if this takes a lot of tries, I may reach that impatient point of running through. For now, I'm going to do it the standard way. The standard way, as if running through is not the standard. The intended way, I guess. The opened way, like the song from Shadow of the Colossus. Another really great game that I wanted to stream recently, and I realized, A, I haven't Let's Played on my channel, which I forgot about. But it's not the PS4 remaster, which would be kind of cool to do that. And then B, my girlfriend has not played Shadow of the Colossus, and she shows up to all the streams, so I'm not trying to spoil all that. Because if you know Shadow of the Colossus, you know there's a big-ass spoiler. It's at the end of the game, but, I mean... Oh! Thank God I'm two-shotting these guys. And some really good stat distribution for this spot in the game. Oh boy, I am not ready for this. This spot I usually like to run through really quick. Go, pshoom, pshoom, pshoom. This is considered one of the hardest sections of the game. And you're gonna die. There you go. So, how it works, you can hear them fucking going crazy. There's two Silver Knights. They have great bows that they're launching with great arrows. They do a lot. Not only do they do a pretty good amount of damage, they do incredible poise damage where they send you flying backwards. There's another one up there. Get his attention. See? What you're supposed to do is run around this corner, run up that bridge right there that you can kind of see, run along that ledge there, and get around him, and get around that corner. Sounds simple enough. Sounds really simple, you know? Considered one of the hardest spots in the game, and you're probably going to see why, because I'm going to eat fucking shit here. 12,000 souls on me, that's not a big deal. Not to mention I'll just end up coming back here anyways. Steven says, I need to go back and finish the time trials on the Colossi. I'm pretty sure I came close to unlocking the Queen's Sword. I have never... I think I did like one or two of the time trials. Like, I love the game. I've replayed it like tons and tons of times. I've barely touched the time trials, because I have such a fundamental gripe with like time attack modes and stuff. I don't have the fucking patience for it. I don't have the stomach to handle time attack modes. So man, if you manage to pull that off, that's fucking cool, because I certainly couldn't. So I'm curious what has the most poise on me. Gargoyle Helm has like the same. So that's... it would actually be Tarkus's stuff. It's 21. But the weight so much. I'm going to... Oh boy, alright. Let's just fucking commit to this. No amount of prep is gonna fucking... oh my god, all the bloodstains already. No amount of prep... oh god, I'm fucking psyching myself out, man. No amount of prep is going to matter. It doesn't fucking matter what you do here. It's just all fucking luck at the end of the day. And fuck off, man. Oh god, let me through here. Okay, good. Are you? Okay. Shit, I can't even fucking use the bonfire here. Someone just had to invade me like this, huh? Hey, mutual thing. Oh god. If I have to... So when are you going to platinum Sekiro? Fun fact, I have never played Sekiro. Also, dude, I'm not playing tag right now. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing tag. I will wait for you right here if you want to fight. I'm not going to go have you lure me into a fucking sea of enemies. I'm not playing this. I've never actually played Sekiro. I don't know, because my whole thing was like, with Dark Souls, I love medieval stuff. Like, I love Skyrim, I love Zelda, I grew up on Zelda. Dark Souls was an instant in for me. That said, let me take a little sip. And then like Bloodborne had like the medieval, or not medieval, the Victorian Gothic thing, which is like a really cool aesthetic too. But I don't know, just Sekiro doesn't really have anything that appeals all that much to me. It was I might pick it up at some point when it gets lowered in price, but otherwise, eh. Oh boy, this is fun. I'm just gonna talk to Solaire while I'm waiting. Oh, I could summon help. I know this is such a shitty fucking thing to do right now, but I'm not trying to repeat that fucking thing. If the fucking Silver Knight Bridge, frankly, I'm surprised I got it on the first try. I'm not trying to repeat that shit. So, if it's like cheap and shitty to summon in some help to get rid of this fucking invader, then fucking A. Nia looks like plays closer to Souls, but maybe a bit more fast-paced combat. I'm in a couple Dark Souls like shit posting groups, and a lot of people are talking about Neo and how much they like it. Or Nio, maybe that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure. What is happening? Oh, fighting a Silver Knight. I'm mostly summoning these phantoms to get rid of this fucking invader, because I'm not trying to redo that bridge part and deal with, I'm not trying to do that all over again. I ain't doing it. But yeah, a lot of people in the groups I'm in, are, how'd you guys get this door open? Oh, the invader opened it. Well, wow. Well, now I actually feel like slightly bad. Wow. Well, shit, maybe I'll just go straight for some shit up here. This is not the way I intended to explore this place, but yeah. This is going a way. But yeah, I keep getting distracted. The shit posting group I'm in. Oh, hi. What's up? We trying to fight here? I'm not sure. Yeah, for like the fucking 20th time I've been trying to say it. The shitposting group I'm in, wow, he's not even... Wow. I don't feel bad, because I've had that kind of player before, and I know he was probably going to backstab me on my way to the boss gate, because I've had that player before. Not that exact one, I mean, like, just the, oh, I forgot about the black orb. Oh, and he already opened that door. Wow. So, yeah, I haven't had... God, my mind is all over the place right now. I haven't had that exact player before, but I've had people like that, where they would, like, lead me around, like, they'd be an invader, they were there to essentially invade, you know, and they would like open doors and be helpful and all this stuff. And then the second you try to proceed, they end up backstabbing you. Literally. And I've had that happen several times in playthroughs, and I'm just not trying to go for that. So, alright, you guys both ran up there. I'm coming, wait for me. Alright, this'll be a fucking... Alright. Alright, doing this with no bonfire. Yes, again for the chat. Yeah, the group I'm in, a lot of them talk about Nioh, however it's pronounced, and how it's a lot like Dark Souls and stuff. I'm sorry that took me like 20 minutes to get out. This is not at all how I usually proceed through this fucking area. And I'm kind of mad that I got invaded at that spot I did. It would have been, if I'd gotten invaded after lighting the bonfire, totally would have been cool with it. It would not have been a problem. But as it stands... Oh boy, you guys are trying to do hard mode for me. Nah, it's fine. With 2 summons, it shouldn't be a problem. He get really big. I believe worst case scenario, even if... Or wait, no, never mind, that wouldn't work out. Shit. Okay. Alright, Ornstein, however you want to say it. Oh boy. Alright. This was, bar none, the hardest boss for me the first time I ever played this game, and this is generally the... Shit, I forgot about that. This is generally the cutoff point in this game, where the people who are not... Like, this is not the newbie killer. Capra Demon's considered the newbie killer, and sometimes even Taurus Demon, actually. But this is the cutoff boss, where, like, if you handle Ornstein and Smough, you'll probably handle the rest of the game. God, he's really butt stomp happy. I've had playthroughs before where he will just fucking butt stomp, like, endless, like, chain it together. Like, he'll butt stomp, lunge, butt stomp. I don't know how that missed. Ugh. Okay, God, I thought he was about to do a butt stomp. The butt stomp is, honestly... He has a jab where he can impale you, and he has... and the butt stomp, and those are the 2 worst attacks. Everything else is pretty manageable. So this is kind of funny how this is working out, because I intended to just summon Solaire for this fight, and that was it. I mostly just wanted these 2 to summon in to take care of the invader, and then I just kind of felt bad about despawning them after they did, because they were clearly trying to get to the boss fight, and they're 2 Sun Bros, so they're probably trying to farm some medals, so I ain't trying to be a shithead on here. Except to that one guy that invaded, helped out a little bit, and then ended up getting murked. And there we go. So who would have thought we'd beat Ornstein at Smough in the 3rd string? Kinda pulled it out of our ass, though. And yes, I will go back and... I have every intention to go back and actually explore. Well, first of all, see this tiny elevator is Ornstein's. And then if you go over here, it's a big elevator for Smough. And then we have Guinevere, the daughter of Gwyn. We have Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight. And the missing son, Lyre, who's actually featured in DS3. Let's take Solaire's, oh my god. Smough's. yeah, I have every intention to, as soon as I level up here and talk to the NPC up here, I have every intention to go back and actually go back to that bonfire and kind of like explore around in the parts I kind of ran through, so don't worry about that. I didn't, my biggest thing is I didn't want to redo that fucking bridge. I don't care about redoing Ornstein Smo 50 times. I don't care about, like, that run. I care about that fucking Silver Knight bridge. I ain't trying to do that. Yeah, I'll do these two. Yeah, I'll do some repair equipment. Again, do it every time you stop at a bonfire. You'll never face a break risk. And then, what other stuff have I picked up? Great Sword. I might use that, maybe. Ricard's, Gargoyle Teleaxe, Crystal Halberd, or Gargoyle's Halberd, I should say. Got another short bow that I'm never going to use. Blood Shield I will never use, it's not that good. Gargoyle Shield sucks. Man, I even switched to like a lightning resist shield or anything. I just kind of pulled that whole... The last like 20 minutes I just pulled out of my ass. I did it! 11,000, wow. Be wary of amazing chest. Whoops. I was trying to read the thing. Try holding with both hands. And here's Guinevere, who I mentioned earlier a few times. By the power of the Lord Vessel, you may now warp between bonfires. One of the best things in the entire game. That and the Rite of Kindling. So you can actually join her covenant, which is the princess's guard. So you actually be a guard of the princess. I'm not going to do it, because I believe... I am... Yeah, Chaos Servant, which is what I want to be. Giant woman. Steven got it right. Steven Universe, not my friend Steven. Where's my elevator? Alright, and now we can explore all the stuff I didn't explore before. Wow. Yeah, this is certainly a lot of bloodstains. Oh shit, I never kindled that bonfire. Oh, what? Sunlight Metal. Did they drop that for me, or was that because I summoned them in? I'm not sure. If anybody who's watching and knows, let me know if you saw them drop that, because I didn't. Like one of the people I summoned in. Alright, kindle this. Pum. I gotta think of what I want to do next. Because I'm feeling... Oh. I'm definitely going to explore the rest of Anor Londo here. Also, fun fact, you get a little Easter egg if you actually shoot Guinevere in the chest. You can see her boobs jiggle. You do it with an arrow. Pshing. Alright, now that I've got a bonfire, there's no issue at all if I get invaded or anything like that. Oh shit, I also have the cracked, or the black eye orb. So I can be doing that here in a minute. So first, wow, it's really weird trying to explore this backwards. So first things first, I'm the realist I'm free real estate. I'm actually going to go down this way. We'll meet a new friend. You can already hear him. Oh god, again, more infinite stair bullshit. Hello, friend. Yes, I want to upgrade that, and that. I want Quelaag's Fury Sword. Yes! That's what I wanted. So, Sif Artorias, blah blah blah. There's that Lightning Claymore. Let's upgrade that. Upgrade that. That's all I can do for right now. Nice, going well. And then... equipment needs repair. Oh shit, that's right, he sells... Well, I don't need Twinkling. I need Demon Titanite. He sells giant gear. Ooh, I could buy those though. So I'm going to do some pops. So pop all 3 of these. It's 15,000. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop all this shit. I've got no use for all of it. I mean, I could get some levels out of it, but I'll get those naturally anyways. May as well do this while I'm here. And then I want to buy more Dragon Slayer arrows. Nice. Wait, how am I doing on regular arrows? This thing, I have 156. That should be fine for now. And then if you actually sneak around here, you can open this. You get a Hawk Ring. It's kind of cool they actually put it with him. And then if you play Dark Souls 3, you know what happens to him. Very sad, we'll never get over it. Hey buddy. So I think for the remaster they actually changed the aggro range on this dude. Because it used to be that half the time I would come down the staircase and he would come running into that room. And it took care of you. So yeah, we're kind of doing a backwards kind of a trek through. Wow, he even opened this one. So that's actually where we came from, because if you look, there's the thing that leads up that way to where we started from. I know that was kind of not helpful at all to anybody. Like, oh yeah, that's the thing with the thing, we came from that place. I'm thinking that I'm just going to clear out Anor Londo, like do all the stuff that I didn't get to show because I ran to Ornstein and Smough, and then I might end the stream. And let's see, Titanite Chunk. And back when I was actually in Sen's Fortress, you saw right before I died by getting run over by that ball, I picked up the Gold Serpent Ring, which is a booster item discovery, which means if I put that on and go back to the depths, I can actually farm humanity, excuse me, a lot better, like a lot quicker, because it ups your item discovery. There's also a mimic helmet, like it's a helmet you can put on that's in the shape of a mimic's head, and it drains your health to wear it, but as long as you have it, it increases your item discovery and how many souls you get when you kill enemies. So that's... Oh, and the reason I was buying Dragon Slayer Great Arrows is because of... if I can drop down right over here. You get the Dragon Slayer Great Bow, and it comes with 1 arrow. Arrowed! If you didn't have enough health, that drop would just kill you. Kind of mean and sad. So now I just have the main area to get through. And hopefully, I don't think I fucked up Solaire's questline by not summoning him. So I'm hoping I didn't, but I'm not entirely sure. And if that's the case, I'll explain later on. I'll probably explain regardless how to do Solaire's questline, because I'm trying to do it because I want Solaire for a specific thing at the end of the game. Anybody who's played the game or knows about it also knows. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna clear these areas first, and then nobody let me forget before I leave Anne Orlando that I need to use the black orb. Wow, they killed him. Wow. Thanks, people. Because that's a tough-ass Titanite demon that's in this room. Yeah, don't let me leave, if anybody's in the chat still, don't let me leave Anne Orlando without, open the chest, too. Without, using the black eye orb. Whoa! On, oh my god, in the main room. Oh god, I'm literally... Okay. I was like, I'm literally stuck in this corner right now. I'm like fighting on a staircase. Sounds like I got a staring problem. Get it? Wow, that was stupid of me. That was stupid of me too. Oh. Take a slurp of that purple flurp. I was trying to go for a backstab, and my control stick was just not having it. That time I just fucked that up. Alright, I am playing really bad all of a sudden. And I'm bringing him back on the staircase. Alright, as long as I can be up here, that's fine. Get up here. It's like, I'm coming. Ugh, you and your shield bash. Hate you. Oh god, you guys are being aggressive right now. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. And you're dead. There we go, problem solved. I'm a problem solver. And you can see all these dragon heads and drake heads on the walls. That is courtesy of Mr. Ornstein, the Dragon Slayer. Silver Knight helm, Silver Knight armor, Silver Knight gauntlet, Silver Knight leggings. I actually really like the Silver Knight armor. I'm gonna throw that shit on. At least the torso part. Yeah, comes a little cape. I'll take a slurp, why not? Watch me get invaded again trying to get to this bonfire, because that's ultimately what I'm trying to get to. God damn, man, these cameras. There we go. I'm you, but smaller. Any drop? Any drop? No drop. Aha. Wow, you even opened this, didn't you? That fucking... Well, I guess you opened every chest down here, huh? Wow, no. One of these is a mimic. It's that one. Dragon Tooth. Havel's Great Shield. You know what? This might be the mimic that drops the Occult Club. Havel's Helm, Havel's Armor. Havel's Gauntlet, and Havel's Leggings. So yeah, we just got a bunch of, shit. Yep, you're a mimic. I say that like I didn't just say that, like, oh yeah, you're a mimic. Like, I already knew that. Okay, my controls are being really weird right now. Like, there's just some weird, like, input, like, delay almost. It might be just in my head. Let's find out. Is this... Ooh! Ooh! Look at me just knowing stuff. That means I was totally wrong on the one in Sen's Fortress, though. I was about to be like, watch somebody correct me, but this is the same video as that, so... Even if you do, you're late to the punch. bonfire's right in here. And Slayer's gone. I should have talked to him. I can't take this. Praise the sun. There's no sun in here. Alright, this will be a Silver Knight with a probably open chest. Nope. Kinda half-assed it there, buddy. What a weird Invader Phantom. I really feel like he was just trying to like lull me into a false insecurity, because I've had that happen before, like I was explaining. 3 sunlight medals. Alright, now we just have upstairs. We finally got that bonfire in reverse order. Alright, what's going on up here? Closed door, open door, but this leads to nowhere. Yes, this is the... Love the big-ass dragon or drake head. Ornstein's a dragon slayer, but a lot of those look like drakes, so... There's an item. Oh, fuck you, man. You're gonna trap me back there, and I'm not letting you. Oh my god, man. Can I stop getting stuck on railings? It's becoming a real problem in my life. My video game life. Man, sometimes it feels like I'm in the perfect position for a backstab, and I just don't get it. I'm playing really badly this stream, and I'm not sure why. Like... And... I don't know. Like, that is on me. Like, I'm just playing like shit. Like, I usually play a lot better than this. But, I don't know, man. Both these chests are mimics. There's also a bow asshole over here. Oh, pshum. Pshum. I'm getting stuck on scenery again. It's not a fun time, man, I'm telling you. My girlfriend says you got that performance anxiety. No, I think it's because I didn't sleep a whole lot last night. Or I did, and it doesn't feel like I did. That feeling, you know? The fuck am I? Yeah, this is where I want to be. Ah! A guy! And, I don't know, I'm fucking exhausted. It's part of why I'm like, oh, like, half of me is like, oh, like, I'm gonna end this stream after I finish up in Orlando. And half that's because, like, it just feels like a good stopping point, and half it's because, like, I'm tired, and I don't know if I have it in me to keep up past that point. For tonight, at least. Which you do I want to fight? Fight you first. Yeah, you being a bitch. Your mama is a bitch. Meet you in the Sarlacc pit. Slurp. And... okay, good. He didn't run up on me during that. There we go. And he drops... nothing. He ain't gave me nothing. Yeah, come on. So many Silver Knights. Ah, I actually staggered him somehow. It's not that uncommon, I've done it before, but it's not super common at the same time. And he drop, and he drop, and he drop, and he drop, nothing. And then, my friend. So what he's talking about is there's 3 Silver Knights in this room. I already killed one because it ran out after me. There's another one right here. Please don't attack Siegmeyer, I say to both of us. Get over here. Get away from him. There we go. Solved. So yeah, one ran out after me. I killed that second one. And there's a third one in here. And then you go, or I miss entirely. And we got a free chest here. 2 Demon Titanites, nice. I'd be able to upgrade my Quelaag's Fury Sword quite a bit. And we go talk to him again. Shitty ring, but whatever. Also one of the starting rings that you can get as one of your starting gifts. Yeah, so he basically was like, oh, like, you should have let me think of a plan, but he would have never done anything, so I did it. Praise the sun. Ugh, people just throwing that anywhere, huh? So I will explain in a moment when I... Do I want to... Can I really not access... Okay, there's... Is that where I... Okay, I think that's where it came from. Yeah, I guess I'll fucking... Yeah, these guys drop coins. They drop coins that you can feed to Frampt for a lot of money, and that's like their only purpose. Oof. Yeah, don't get stuck in that grab. That's the last thing you want. If he, like, slaps you or kicks you, whatever, that's fine. That command grab is some fucking bullheck. Yeah. Love the weird cow noises they make. So that's a gold coin. I believe the other one drops like 3 silver coins. Yeah, no command grab. So I want him away from this wall so I can get behind him. Safest place with a Mimic in this game is behind him. Not the case in DS2 and 3, because they can crawl on their hands and knees. It's kind of freaky looking. They can attack you much worse like that. The Mimics in DS1 are actually relatively easy to handle. So let's see. Yeah, 5 silver coins. And then, I believe this is where I just came from a minute ago. Maybe, yes. So, I will explain really quick. So we came from up there. Bonfire head. Yeah, that I couldn't use. I did it. I did it. So you would come through here, which, like I did. You would go in here. You get this bonfire here. You would talk to Solaire, and then once you do, you can summon him for the boss fight with Ornstein and Smough. You'd come in here. You kill this Silver Knight. You get that treasure chest. Then you would come over this way. You'd kill the Silver Knight here. You would stop into here. You would hit that chimney there, and it would open up a fog wall, or not fog wall. It'd be like an invisible wall that you could break, and you'd go down in the basement. You kill the Mimic, and you get Havel's gear and all that. This door right here is locked on the other side, so you wouldn't be able to use it. So from that point, I'm just explaining this to anybody, like possibly first-time player who is really confused the fucking bass-backwards way I did this. You'll go up the stairs here. I see. Yeah, this would be open, but there's nothing here. This you would have to open yourself, but there'd be the body there with the weapon or the item and a Silver Knight to kill. There'd be the 2 Mimics here that I just dealt with that you could kill. This right here would be locked from the other side, so you wouldn't be able to open it. And there'd be that Silver Knight archer down there that you would kill, and that's a dead end too. So then you would come through here, you'd open this door, come through here. Guinevere. You'd come through here, watch out for the Silver Knight that's here. You would run up this staircase. You would go down that right there, over there, that. And that leads to where I just spoke to Siegmeyer, and that little room with the 3 Silver Knights. That would unlock the door I just mentioned was locked before. And then you would go this way to proceed forward. And I feel bad because I meant to do all this the way I'm doing it right now, but And then you would go this way. This is where the Titanite demon was. Kind of a bitch to fight, so be warned. And then you would come through here, you would go down that staircase there, and you would unlock that door, and that's on that first floor where the bonfire is, which would be your shortcut then, where you would run through this room from the bonfire, you would run up this staircase, you would come out here, you would go this way, and you go right to Ornstein and Smo's room, right over there. There's also a Silver Knight with a crossbow, or a great bow right over there. That being said, and then like up there, like I already showed all that, like up there, there's a drop there for the great bow, and then up that way leads to the staircase going down, which leads to the giant blacksmith and that alternate thing to open the gate up front. There's also down this way, if the invader hadn't done it for me already, this little crank here, you would move this and it would open this door right here, which leads back out front. And shit. Yep. So what I'm actually going to do now, and if you wanted to summon Solaire for the fight, his summon sign appears right here. Just right in here. Oh, hi. Boop boop. So I'm trying to get around all these guys, and they're gonna make it a fucking shit show. Alright, there we go, not too bad. There's a Silver Knight over there. Oh, I didn't realize you'd be running over here that quick. And then you would just come here and fight Ornstein and Smo, and that's the whole layout of the place. Like, obviously it would have taken longer. That invader came in and opened up every fucking door. He ultimately could have been a friendly invader and just wanted to help me out, blah blah. I just didn't want to take the chance after actually doing the fucking... I didn't want to repeat the Silver Knight Bridge like I've said. And did I kindle this? I did. Oh. Really short level up. I just didn't want to have to do this Silver Knight Bridge all over again. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to summon in some help and get rid of this Phantom. He could have ultimately been harmless. I've taken that risk before, didn't feel comfortable doing it again. He'll fool me once, fool me twice, that kind of thing. And, the one thing I actually remembered. I can't use it here, I have to be further. Yeah, you're gonna try to hit me, but I'm gonna go this way, run away. And I'm gonna use this. Shit, man. Alright. So this could go a lot of different ways. Actually, it'll go like 1 of 2 ways. So I've invaded as a Phantom invader. Let's see how I want to handle this. I'm thinking, I'll put on the Hawk Ring. Can I equip this? I can't. I have the stats for it. So you're the one I want to get rid of. Wow, that's doing a lot, actually. They're a lot wimpier than I remember. Maybe they got patched to be weaker. That wouldn't really make sense, though. FromSoft doesn't usually do shit like that. So basically what this is a 3-on-1 fight that I don't really relish the idea of. I will take on Lautrec fairly. So yeah, this is... in the middle there is Lautrec. He is the one who killed our Firekeeper. And so what he does is he does a fucking 3-on-1 gank squad that I'm kind of cheesing out right now like a shithead. But I'm not feeling doing a 3-on-1 right now. Again, I will take on Lautrec fairly. Like, I don't mind a 1-on-1. I wouldn't even mind a 2-on-1, except for the fact that Lautrec can break your defense with his weapons, so it's not exactly the most fun thing to deal with. So let's see. I don't care for any of these right now. Well, I guess that one. Alright, motherfucker, let's go. And he has some, like, dialogue, too. Where the fuck's he going? Yeah, I was mostly just trying to get through his dialogue before I killed him. So yeah, his weapons will... he's got like a good amount of poise, and his weapons will go through your shield, so... Oof. Take a slurp. Not proud of it. Could have probably killed him anyways without it, but, you know. Yeah, I probably could have done that without taking a drink. Oh well. I don't like you, Lautrec, you're a shithead. Give me the thing I want. Give me the thing I want, though. So we get two really good things out of this. We get the Ring of Fap and a Firekeeper Soul. So what I'm going to do is return the Lost Bonfire rested at. Whoop. There. Do a stretch. And the Ring of Favor and Protection is really great. It boosts HP, stamina, and your equip load, but it breaks completely, like it's completely destroyed if you ever take it off. So let's see, we're at 102 equip load, 129 stamina, and 1001 health. So let's see what putting that on does. 1201 health, 154 stamina, 122 equip load. The two rings I have on right now, Ring of Fap, Havel's Ring, two best rings in the game. You're only ever going to take off Havel's Ring one more time in the game, realistically. Oh, I wanted to. And, let's see, 321, 321, yeah, so there's pretty much even at this point. You're only ever going to take off Havel's Ring at one other point in the game, and that is because it is story mandatory. Like, you have to do it. Like, there's pretty much no other way to beat the game without it. And we're going to warp to Firelink Shrine. I totally never... Hey, Sigmire. So yeah, bonfire still can't be lit. Let me talk to you really quick.
Thank you, meeting you, Leah. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking to get the old book. Is that your doing? Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, I thought this light of Catalina, thank you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Drenching is my life. I'm prepared for the worst. There you are.
Okay, that's all. Alright, and the other thing I forgot to show, well, I didn't forget to, I think it's the first time I could really do it. Big Hat Logan is here now. And the really nice thing we can actually do now is go down here. Somebody died to Lautrec, presumably. You can return her soul to her.
Thank you. I'm Anastasia of the story. Now I can continue my duty for people. But I only hope that when I enter your town, not offend.
And no extras. So you could actually take her soul that you got from Lautrec and give it to a different Firekeeper to strengthen your Estus flask. But it's not worth it because otherwise you can't restore the Firelink bonfire, and that's like the hub one. So now we have access to this bonfire again. Which is awesome. So what's my roll at? My medium roll. And I'm gonna sell some shit really quick to Frampt that I don't really want. Well, yeah, because I can show something.
Heaven, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel after 1,000 years. It is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
Oh! Man, some of the male grunting in this sounds like Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan, which is funny because I mentioned earlier Big Hat Logan sounds kind of like Alec Guinness. Well, I think walking away would completely stop his dialogue. And so this is kind of a bonfire. We have to find the 4 Lord Souls and bring them here. And it will open the way to Gwyn. So we're roughly at the halfway point of the whole game. That said, I'm still going to do it, but I don't like the second half of the game nearly as much as the first half. Some of the areas are outright kind of shit bullshit. And not that much fun or anything. It says, man, I forgot how much of this game really takes place after Ornstein and Smo. Roughly half of it, not including the DLC. Oh, you're still here, Siegmeyer. And then there was... Oh, yeah, I wanted to feed Frampt some stuff. Ah, of course you're going to be asleep. I'll do it later when he's awake. I don't feel like waking him up. Even though it's not a big hassle. I'll talk to Crestfallen Warrior, though.
The second bell? That was incredible, wasn't it? I have a new problem. It's noisy, it's slow, and its breath is illegal. This is no laughing matter, I believe. Now, that's strange. And I was ready to kill him for life. Maybe it's time I do something about it. Maybe it's time.
Alright, that's all you're going to say. Is there anything else I wanted to do? I feel like there was, like, one other thing I wanted to do. Ooh, you know what I can do really quick is, I was picking up Demon Titanite, so I can... I don't have the souls to do it, I'll have to wait. Well, shit, I could sell stuff to Frampt and do it. Ugh. The fuck? Yeah, I'm kind of winding down here for the night for the stream.
No, I'm fine. I'm well.
Yeah, whatever. I want to equip my shit back on. There we go. Probably made another 5-10 more minutes. I just want to make sure that I've done everything I want to do. Since we're going to be going to the second half of the game in the next stream. Let's do a feed item. I'm going to do these sunlight metals. I'm never going to use them. Or these. Yeah, noise never gets old. I guess I'll hold on to those. I might need them for something. Who knows? Yeah, coins are pretty much just to sell. That's that for that. Is that such a pleasant noise? She just love. Yeah. Just gonna sell shit I'm never gonna use. You can hate me for it if you want. But, I mean, shit. So the alternative is just gonna sit in my item box forever. That's not fun for anybody. Nobody wants that. Yeah, I'm never going to use that ring. Or that one. The Leo ring, Wolf ring, and the Hawk ring, and then the... Shit, what's the last one? Leo, Wolf, Hawk. I know it's Siren's, the Hornet ring, and it's actually behind a grave of a character we go to later on. And then... that's it for that.
Farewell, chosen undead.
Farewell. Yeah, whatever. Look out of here, Frampt. And then... and I want to level up. I want to reinforce. Nice. I'll need 4 Demon Titanites to max this out. Because boss weapons max out at +5. Even though, like, the other ones max out at +15. So I can... let's see what... Sunlight Altar. There's Anne Orlando, which we finished up. Oh, there was something in Anne Orlando I wanted to show off. There's an extra bonfire in Anne Orlando that I completely missed. I suppose I could do it really quick. Did Parish Painted World of Ariamis? Screw it. I'll show off really quick the one bonfire I missed. And then that'll probably be it for the stream. Off screen at some point, like off stream, I'm going to probably do a little bit more grinding. Just for humanity, because there's going to be a certain point in the game where I'm going to need to just dupe 30 humanity on one thing. And so I kind of want to grind up for it, just so I don't have to use the fucking 43 I have. They leave me with like 13. And I'm a hoarder, so I like having humanity on me like at all times, like tons of it. like I love hoarding souls and I love hoarding humanity. So if I was like a boss in Dark Souls, I'd actually be like really crazy, like powerful, because I would just hoard all this stuff and go like insane with power. So what I'm actually wanting to do is push this. So there's actually 3 stages to this. There's where it starts at, there's where we pushed it up to originally, and there is this, which I believe is, yeah. We'll go down here, and we'll run to the bottom of this staircase and enter in here. And there's the bonfire I mentioned, with a giant statue of Gwen. And this is also a warpable bonfire. Warpable. And an item. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. There's Gwen up there, just hanging out, chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Something needs repair. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm trying to think if there's any last minute things I want to do. I think for the most part, if there's anything else I think of while grinding humanity up in the depths, I'll just make a note of it and do it at the start of the next stream. Besides that, I'll have to figure out what area I actually want to do next time. So before I end off the stream, I guess I could leave it hanging for a minute and ask, does anybody have any preference on what area I do first next time on the next stream? The options are, I could go to the catacombs and fight all the skeletons and then go take on one of the 4 boss souls there. I could go to the Demon Ruins, which is a lava place, take on a Lord Soul there. I could go to the Duke's Archives and go through the Crystal Caves and deal with a Lord Soul there. Or I could go and we could meet Sif. So it's Catacombs, Demon Ruins, Duke's Archives, or Sif. Anybody has a strong preference one way or another, let me know. I'll sit here for like 30 seconds and then see if anybody has any opinions one way or another. And if so, I will start on that next time. My girlfriend says, oh, I love Sif. You're not going to love if we do Sif first, though. I definitely know, like, see, the problem I have is I really love most of the first half of the game. I love Anor Londo. I enjoy Sin's Fortress. I like Blighttown. I like Undead Burg. I don't. A lot of the second half of the game stuff I don't like. I don't really care for Demon Ruins for a lot of it. I don't care for the Duke's Archives, and the Crystal Caves is a bunch of bullshit. And the Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants is just like fucking a nuisance too. There a lot of gimmick stuff going in each of those areas. None of them are particularly good. So yeah, I suppose I will have to think about it. Maybe I'll post a poll on Twitter or something as well and get some input on what, if anybody has any preference, as if anybody watches this besides my girlfriend. And then Steven and Jeremy, who pop in occasionally, stuff like that. So I guess I'll end off the stream here. There's going to be one more Dark Souls stream at some point in the next few days. I don't know when, at some point. Which I stream whenever the fuck I feel like it. And then that'll probably be the last Dark Souls stream for a little while, because the Resident Evil 3 remake is coming out in about a week. And I am probably going to be live streaming my first playthrough of that. I played the original RE3, but I want to. I'll be doing the remake for the first time, obviously, since it's just coming out. I'll be live streaming that on my channel, so I'll be putting Dark Souls on hold while I do that. And then as soon as I finish that, I'm going to jump right back into Dark Souls. That said, 3 streams and we're like halfway through the game. That also said, the second half of the game is way worse and a lot more difficult and more time consuming. If I had to wager, I would wager this is going to be 8 streams long in total. And this is the 3rd stream, so this is not going to be anything crazy. Like, I'm not going to be like... I could always be wrong. I would range between 7 to 9 streams total. It mostly depends on if I have, like, a slow night like tonight where I only cleared, like, 3 areas. Because I feel like I was playing really badly and moving really slow through, Sin's Fortress and... Painted World wasn't that bad. And then Anne Orlando just kind of got butchered by that one invader that I was just like, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit. And I just kind of like... So, yeah, we got a decent amount accomplished today. Even though I don't feel like I did. I don't feel like I did fucking anything in this stream. And I feel like my commentary was really lackluster compared to the first 2 streams. Not that those were great, but... I don't know. I feel like this stream could have been better, and I feel like I'm trying to overcompensate at the very end here. But I just hope the next stream is a little bit better and a little bit more engaging, and that I'm not fucking tired of shit when I do it. So, thanks for anybody who did come in and join, and for anybody who partook or just watched or silently masturbated from the shadows to my voice. Why would you? But, you know, there's weird shit on the internet. So, before I ruin this ending any further, again, thanks anybody who watched. This will be archived on YouTube in a couple days. My YouTube is the same as my Twitch, Back to Baskin. Easily searchable. You can also just do youtube.com/user/backtobaskin. You can also find me on Twitter, which is also linked on my Twitch and my YouTube. I don't want to say it in the stream just because I change my Twitter handle like every like year or so, because I'm really like that and just like flighty. So I don't want to say it and then date it and then like it's like wrong in like a year. So it's on those things, and I update those whenever I change it. So, but my Twitch and YouTube names will stay the same. So, yeah, I'm droning on. Thank you all. And this has been Dark Souls on PS4. It's technically Dark Souls Remastered. And in the next stream, I guess we will start the second half of the game.